Okay, so our first week back after 2 weeks of holidays, I shall set the stage for you. Now, everyone is familiar with the land of Trasum, and to the east of that is the Merlin Mountains, and far to the east of that is the land of Shalgal, which is, despite being on the material plane, the area is currently ruled over by the Jinn. Specifically, the Western territories, the Craglands, is ruled over by the Tao. And that is where we shall start our campaign. Now, first of all, we have Hecathina. Charlie, if you would be so kind as to give a quick description of her.
Hecathina has brown curly hair. She is about 5'7", 125 pounds. She has like this radiant beauty that she doesn't quite like because it's too much for her. She's a little shy. She doesn't want to be known for her beauty, but she's extremely beautiful. And that's pretty much it.
All right. Now, Hecathina is traveling westward from Clayhaven towards the town of Dustfall. No news has reached your ears from Dustfall in quite a while, but the scant few details that had been there prior painted grim tales of plague and famine. You're the only cleric from your local church who has recently gained access to Lesser Restoration, and so you are seeking to aid the people of Dustfall in whatever way you can. After roughly a 10 days travel, you arrive in Dustfall, and there is just a cold, deathly silence in the area. Hardly even the wind itself is blowing. Just when you think that you've just simply arrived too late, you do hear a door closing and being locked.
That's me.
Mm. Yeah,
Um,
as Hecathina goes to see it, Vel, if you'd be so kind as to describe your character.
yeah, you would see as he turns around a figure cloaked in black with a top hat, and then as he turns around, this sharp metal. I mean, you've seen the picture, but the plague doctor mask in metal off of his face, you can't really see any skin. He's all covered in black. As he'll turn around, he has a sash that he's like a haversack over his back. Seems to be carrying a number of things and they're fairly full. What else? I think that's about it.
All right. Well, the two of you meet each other in this desolate town, so you're free to give introductions to each other.
How far away, I guess, are we from each other?
I'd say a handful of feet, as she would have come running to see pretty much the only person left in the town.
Take it away, Charlie. I will be turning out, lock the door, and I'll be walking off the porch with my sack of stuff.
Hey, I was sent here to help. Who are you? What's going on here?
Um, uh, Actually, sorry. No, I prepared this. I need to prepare this. I need to not forget. One sec. A bit too late for that, I'm afraid.
Oh dear.
I'm a little too late. What happened? Is everyone gone already? What? Last I heard, there were sick people here, but I thought I might be able to come and help.
Did I get the name for that thing, or was it just some symptoms?
You only had symptoms, yeah. As far none of the research that you found had a name for this, so it's an unidentified illness.
Um,
Yeah, as far as you know, it was just the plague.
is mad cow disease already a thing?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, I'm just gonna call it that for the sake of this for now.
Okay,
As something like just what he would have called it while trying to treat it.
all right.
We can get an official name there.
Mm.
Yes, he's calling a mad cow. Some form of madness. Damn you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just wasn't expecting it.
Some form of madness has taken over the town. Couldn't get anyone to drink even water as much as that, let alone come outside. They all withered away in their own homes.
so there's nothing we could do to help. Um, well, it's nice to meet you. Maybe it would be it wouldn't be in my best interest to go looking around, would it?
Be careful what you touch. I don't even know how it started, or how I survived.
I'm so glad you survived. At least there was someone here. I was so lost. There's no one here, and it's a ghost town, and I'm just trying to help.
Well, I'm afraid unless you have necromancy, it's a bit too late.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have necromancy. I just got lesser restoration not long ago, so I was just going to try to help as much as I possibly could. And it's heartbreaking to know I can't.
She's a very dainty war cleric.
Are you just or
I mean, it's either help people or kill people, so I don't want to, you know.
honestly, some of them probably could eat the killing at some point. There's a
very
lot of stuff been going around the last few weeks.
Sometimes monsters deserve to be killed, especially if they're bad people.
No, I am putting people out of their misery. That's part of my job.
You have a very tough job, but I'm betting it pays off because you help people in some ways, and sometimes you have to put them down. But it's what's best.
I'm trying to avoid making a joke because it's like a serious moment. But he's like, I want to be like, "Yeah, do you want any leeches?" The old crack doctors of old time.
I mean, leeches were good for the blood back then, as they said. Purification purposes and all.
Yeah, we'll get all the sickness out of your blood. Oh, I actually do have a jar of leeches.
You gave yourself one.
I forgot about that. Okay. Very well. You're welcome to, I suppose, look around. The disease might be gone, but just don't touch anyone.
Okay.
I have nothing left for me here, so I will not be sticking around.
Do you maybe have somewhere we could, like, what is your plans for next? Now that I don't have anything else to do, I mean, maybe I could tag along?
I suppose. What's your relevant knowledge in the world of medicine?
I mean, I am a cleric.
Ah, yes, it'll be quite helpful. Very helpful. I'll be happy to have you along.
And of all, I'm a war cleric, so, I can also help fight.
Tee, I can also help fight. Tee. Alright. Well, I hope it never comes to that, but my full intention is to travel around and find those that need healing.
I'm with you on that. And we mosey into the sunset.
Sure. Along the way, at some point, he'll offer you some. We didn't add meth, did we?
No, we're not doing meth in the game. I'm not doing real world drugs in the game.
Okay.
And next thing
we'll just talk.
you're gonna get me addicted to drugs because I'm gonna be like, I don't know what that is. I'll take it. Sure, I trust you.
Oh, don't trust guy.
Yeah, no. I'm joking above
He's
game.
very dumb. Well, he's smart, but we know how the doctors were back then.
I mean, technically, I have an intelligence of 8, so
It's fine. It's just marginally below average.
yeah. So, I mean, I have the wisdom to know better, though.
Yeah. All right. So with that one, the two of you continue on through the Craglands. Sorry, Val. Your character's name was.
He didn't give it, but I guess while we're talking,
Yeah, you'll be traveling together for a few days.
okay. Immediately it'll be like Doc, but I can tell you that actual name is Arthur.
Is
All
it
right.
cool if I just
Call
call
him
it
Doc.
Doc? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so with that one, Doc and Hecathina will be traveling northwards to the nearest town of Boulderhold. A few days to the north. During that time, you do occasionally bump into what you would expect to see in the Craglands. You'll see Aarakocra or the occasional gargoyle flying overhead. You'll see a patrolling earth elemental going by. Along the way, just in kind of the middle of the beaten road, you come across a lonely tavern all by itself. Jay, if you'd be so kind as to describe this tavern.
So from the outside, this tavern, it looks like a nice two-story tavern. It's very steampunky. It's got like a patio with a roof over it and it's got some metallic parts. And on the second story window, you see what looks like a blue gear and the words "The Royal Cog" written through it.
All right. Now, with this being the first bit of civilization that you've seen in your travels for the past few days, I would imagine you feel compelled to go in and get some refreshments.
I'm so thirsty.
Nope, we don't need Jay. And then
I'm tired. Let's go sit down at the bar. Let's get something to drink and some refreshments.
Okay, and as you do see the place itself is pretty vacant, but you do see the bartender itself, Jay.
so we open to an empty bar.
Oh
That's
yeah.
him
So
waiting.
there's like four or five tables, all empty. Just this place
She's
looks
been standing
barren.
here for
Oh
days
yeah.
waiting for
Oi,
someone.
it's nice to have new customers. Can I get you anything to drink?
You offer, good kind sir.
Well, we have water, and we have this bean juice. It's really picks you up. It's coffee.
I'll try some of that bean juice. If you
All
don't.
right.
And while he's
Uh,
preparing it, now the thing is that you two, in having lived in the world of Backwater, you are familiar with some of the eccentricities of Backwater itself, so it's not the most unusual thing, but this might be the first time you've seen an off-worlder. Jay, please describe what your character is.
So you see this robot with it's a massive glowing eye in the center, and he's dressed in a fine, very cobalt blue Victorian suit, and he's got his hands aren't fully complete. It looks like there's got some slots for tools and stuff to come out. Uh that's really all you notice is just this metallic single-eyed robot in a Victorian suit.
Oh, he's a robot.
Yes, he's a robot. Oh, by the way, the name is Marco. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Merkel?
Marco.
Oh, Merkel's cooler.
Marco is
I
cool.
assure you, Marco is cooler considering how Jay named it.
Yeah.
Marco, it's cool to meet you. I'm Hecathina. I love your jacket there. It's very nice.
Hey, thank you. My creator I think he stole it from someone. He's not big into thread crafting.
Very nice, kind sir. Thank you.
Interesting. Never seen a kind like you before.
Not a lot of people have, but you know, I run the business here. Travel around.
I wonder where you work. He says almost to himself. As I am an artificer.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
he's checking you out.
Mm-hmm. Well, as that's happening, Coco, if you'd be so kind as to quickly give a description of your character.
So for Brachus's part, whoever see them from afar will think that it's just a bundle of mishap and mismatched plates of different armors that are walking with a green head and giant ears. But the closer you get to it, and the closer you realize that that giant mishap of giant big pile of mishap and mismatched armor, then shape themselves into an actual plate armor for what seems to be a on the smaller side humanoid, maybe a little bit taller than a gnome or goblin, but definitely like closer towards the
Shorter side.
height, yeah, shorter side and height of the smaller folk of Backwater. Is Blue with Brachus or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Yeah, you're currently traveling by yourself. You have set out from your on your journey from the city of Ironvale, and you were supposed to be traveling southward to Boulderhold
Mhm.
when you got lost and deep into a forest. Which you know that there was not a forest along the way. You thought you could find your way out, and a day later, you have not.
So full of confidence and still thinking that this is the right way. I've definitely not seen this tree before. You see the little figure just strangling along its figure of misshaped plate armor and a giant bag of various goodies with the only notable two items that you can see on the figure except his bag would be a book holster that would basically be on the hip side of the creature, plus a cane that the like an ornate cane that the creature is currently holding and using both for walking and also kind of pointing his way along the route. Sometimes like driving grooves into the ground, making sure that this is the way I'm going.
Oh, like leaving a trail.
Yes, but it's more of a like this is a cane, but it's not required for walking support. It's more a multi-tool that they're currently using.
Is he blind? Kind of look.
Not that you can see at the moment, but there's.
Well, I'm just like, is he like? I'm asking for the purpose of the description. Is he like swinging it around like that?
Nah, not like tapping around to be blind. Is more like sometimes he's using to help them walk, but most of the time it's just a tool that they have.
Okay.
All right. So as you are traveling around for a number of hours that you have since lost track of, you do hear a voice come to you from within the woods. Well, hey there, little friend. Where'd you come from? And you turn, and this might be the first furbolg you've ever seen. 7 foot tall, bluish skin, purplish hair. Seems to be dressed in a longer black cloak that's sprawled open. You can actually see a shirt that's made of patchwork leaves underneath. He's just kind of sprayed out on one of the long raised roots of a very large tree.
Okay. As soon as Brachus takes in the entire creature that is in front of him, the first thing that happens is that the cane just hops back in, like he just throws the cane back into his satchel that he has on the back and pulls out the book and just stop right there. I will need to know everything. And I mean, and even if their stature is small, they get uncomfortably close. Everything there is to know about you. I have never met anybody like you. I want to know everything there is to know about you, what you did, where you came from.
Creepiest Tinder date you've ever been in your life.
Yes.
This is great. So I'm sizing up Marco, and you're sizing up the Furbolg.
Yeah, and I'm just like running around and frantically like scratching notes just about the appearance and everything,
Yep,
like
yep.
not giving time for the Firbolg to say anything. And then at some point realize what's happening, closes the book, and then like take a few steps back and say, "I am sorry. I am
think the main
Brackus."
I think the main difference, to say this real quick, is that I wanted to disassemble Margot.
It's like,
Alright,
yeah, no, I wanna do a live biopsy on this dude.
It's a machine. It's a man. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, well, the Furbolg hardly moves at all. He just gives you a slight nod. It's like, well, not to meet you, Brackus.
And you are?
Oh, I'm a Furbolg and a Druid. Kind of just realizing right now I probably should have gotten a name before I went out on my travels, but, well,
That's all right. We can figure something out along the way. Are you, per any chance, going out of this forest?
oh, certainly am. Looking to find the first bit of civilization I come across. I've recently been put in charge of these lands to the west of the Craglands. I heard Boulder Hole's nice this time of year. Just need to wait for my friend to get back with its stuff, and we can start moseying along.
All right. Well, if that is all right with you, I would like to tag along just so we can get out of this place, and we'll take the meantime to, with your permission, of course, record everything there is to know about you.
Oh, that's going to be a very short tale, friend. Not much to say about me. I take pride in living a very boring life.
There's always something to find. Don't worry about it. We can discuss the detail as we walk on. So,
Yep.
lead the way, sir.
Right. So you do hang there for a little bit, and he does give you like a quick synopsis over and of his life. You do learn a bit more about Furbolgs, but most of what you learn about this guy, and one thing in particular, is Furbolgs don't generally believe in giving names to things.
Mm-hmm.
They will adopt nicknames because almost everyone else does deal with names, and so they acknowledge, it'd be easier for other people to work with us if we have a name. So if they give us one, we'll just use that. But most of this particular Furbolg's life story involves taking a lot of naps. And in over the process of him giving you the brief rundown of Furbolg culture, an awakened shrub comes in with a small little pack, and he just stops as as you can tell, it's staring at you somehow.
The shrubs, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I look at the shrub and then look back at the Firbolg and say, "You said you were a druid, correct? Would you know how to handle moving bush?"
Moving bush.
Well, this here's my friend. Also doesn't have a name, unfortunately, but well, suppose in exchange for you giving the two of us nicknames that we can use, we can show you on the way to Boulderhold.
Well, that's a deal, Blue. And
Can
now,
I name him?
what do you want to name him?
Spaghetti.
The Firbolg?
Yes.
No,
Name
the bush.
Name the pack of shrubs.
The pack of shrubs.
There's one big shrub and one small shrubs. That's what you said.
There's an awakened shrub, which is this tiny little bush, and then you have the Furbolg.
Oh, so just one shrub. Okay.
Yes.
It's 2 shrubs.
No,
One taller, one smaller.
it's just the one shrub, but he's carrying a pack of like stuff like a knapsack.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
you're a
I thought-
Furbolg.
Yeah.
Furbolg is a big shrub.
Mm.
No, I thought when you said a pack, I felt like it had a pack of shrubs behind it. That's what, like 2 or 3 other
That's
shrubs.
fair.
That were just
I like that.
So, how do you want to name the shrub? It's a small bush,
Oh.
like a fluffy ball of green and twigs.
Shawarma.
Sure. Baloo and shawarma. Okay. Spoon. No, no spoon. So yeah.
Gruyere.
Arthur. Gruyere. Oh, Arthur the Bush. Arthur the Bush. Okay.
Arthur is already a
We
person,
already
a
have an
character's
Arthur.
I'm
name.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already Arthur. You don't
Oh,
know
shit,
that yet,
right.
though.
We
Fuck.
already have an
No,
Arthur.
no, we could have two Arthurs. Like, no, not you, the bush.
Yeah, we'll just rename Arthur.
Yes.
I mean, Arthur goes by Doc anyway. Like, if you call him Arthur, it's gonna be like,
I think
been a
it's funny
long
if we
time
named
since I
the
heard
bush
that.
also Arthur.
As long as
Technically, in canon, Brackus doesn't know Arthur yet.
Yeah.
As long as we don't call him George, that's fine.
Not George.
Yeah,
George
'cause
Bush.
George Bush.
Lincoln
And
Bush.
name him.
Lincoln Bush.
I call him George. That's
Nah.
where I would.
Too long to get.
Donald Bush.
Donald Bush. No, it needs to be orange if you do that.
Bush him bear. He's a big bear.
You can name the orange Donald later if you want to.
Eric has lots of editing to do.
Well, as long as we have an established nickname for the two characters.
Oh, not carrot.
No.
Cucumber.
I like Arthur. I think
Arthur the Bush. Like, it
Arthur
gives
the Bush.
prestige. Like, there's Baloo, the 7 feet tall, like, bushy creature, and then there's Arthur, the main
Well-
character.
From the mulberry bush. we
The main
call-
character?
Here we go round the mulberry bush.
We're all just NPCs in Arthur's story.
Oh, that's
Bush is- Arthur the Bush.
Mulberry.
Oh, the Bush needs to like keep it like it's like have writing on it, just keeping a log of our story. What's going on?
The bush could boldly tell Arthur, because he goes by Doc, I'll be your huckleberry.
if Brackus gets a new book, he's starting the what's it called? The epic tale of Arthur the Bush.
It's just like the Bush in parentheses.
Arthur the Bush and his followers.
written BOOSH.
Co-written by Arthur, the Doc.
That
Yeah,
one
he's-
weird doctor.
Okay, so we have Baloo and Arthur.
hmm
All right. So after naming the shrub, it climbs up onto the shoulder of Baloo, and the shrub speaks. Arthur's just fine. I think I've been going by the shrub with no name for a little too long.
Oh. He cut out.
Oh god. Were you riding through the forest with the shrub with no name?
On a furbolg with no name, yes.
The
Oh,
Did
nice.
you say you cut out?
The shrub says that he's been known as the shrub without a name for too long.
Ah.
Yeah. He's been riding through the forest on a furbolg with no name. But both characters are named, and they do lead Brackus out of the forest, and after a few hours' travel, Baloo says, "Now, I don't mean to seem come across as an incompetent god, but I don't wager that this here tavern was here yesterday."
Oh, you came here yesterday and there was no tavern?
Yep, just a wide open field. Had to scare off a couple earth elementals that was looking to deforest the area.
That's not legal.
Not the oil digger.
Not the oil. Goddamn oils.
Gotcha.
There are oil elementals. That's a part of the earth.
Well, would you say buildings popping up around your forest is something that happens a lot?
No, can't rightly say it is.
Okay. Unusual appearances of random buildings around the area. Noted. So, care to get inside and see what's going on then?
Might as
it
well.
is technically under your jurisdiction.
Yes, indeed, and more importantly, seems like an easy job. So he just leads the way in.
Ready to evict some people?
Meanwhile,
Let's go.
Mhm.
Doc has been grilling
Viewing Marco.
Marco, yes, Marco. But like how he's made, who made him, how old is he, how does he work? All the while, ritually cutting detect poison on his coffee.
Look, man, I don't remember much. Like, I just kind of travel around at this tavern. I make some bean juice. I don't have any ale. The taps are fake.
Do you
Whoever
have any
like,
what?
I don't have any ale. Like the beer taps, they're fake.
He's a minor. He's not allowed to sell alcohol.
It's been a while since I've seen one that actually works.
I mean, I have a bunch of trophies on the wall over there. If you want to look at them, I mean, from different patrons who have come in, they leave stuff behind.
The Kickstarters.
Yeah, the Kickstarters.
You know what? I'm actually interested in that. I'll continue mixing my little vials together because that's how I'm ritually casting it. Because he's making a little.
I thought you were gonna just filling vials with coffee, just like, oh, this is
No.
good.
I mean, like he has like a little bit in a vial, and he's like putting different little things in it to like check for different poisons. It's gonna take a minutes to figure this out.
It's coffee.
He's never been here. It's a weird town in the middle of this forest,
Fair enough.
and it's a new something. Actually, I don't know if they would have it before, but sure. I'll get up with the vials and take a look around while they're coming in.
I'm just drinking my coffee, going, mm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
bean juice.
Bean juice.
Bean juice. That's actually a joke from the campaign idea.
Good bean juice.
Good bean juice.
All right. So, to move things along, the party gathers, they make their acquaintances. Eventually, it comes across that everyone here is interested in traveling to Boulderhold, which is still about a day's travel away. It is recommended that the party stays here at the tavern overnight and makes their way out the following morning.
There's no, it's like a shitty tavern. There's no beds. You guys are sleeping on the floor.
Just
No,
table in there.
Marco goes, oh yeah, the cults are upstairs. And you look around and there's no stairs.
So there is an upstairs. There's just no way of accessing the upstairs.
Yeah, in the corner you guys see like the floor is kind of dusty around the corner, and then there's like a very clean spot that looks like it has no wear and tear. Just like a kind of a rectangle in the corner. It's like where a stair should have been.
It's just gone.
Yeah, it's just gone.
Is there a stairwell or is
No,
it just a wall?
it's just a corner.
That's just fine with me. I usually sleep under the stars myself.
So,
Sorry.
what an interesting
That's,
day.
that's fine.
We have a frog named Blue, a bush named Arthur, which is rather confusing.
I already like the bush.
A man of steel named Marco,
I
a
am.
war cleric of all things named Hecate.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me of your appearance, Coco.
He's a Verdan. He's basically
Verdan?
a Verdan is in terms of appearance is halfway between a goblin and a half elf.
Huh. Oh, was he in full armor? Was it hard to tell, or?
It was just to basically hint on the Verdant history that they change like physiologically a lot. So his armor doesn't fit him. It's just a mismatch of various types of armors. They're just like stick together to make a plate armor. Well,
Got it.
it's not an actual plate armor, but like it looks like it.
Got
It's
it.
a chainmail, but yeah, it's just
Of all things.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah. I was just like, wait, he's just short. That's all I know.
yeah, no, that's a Verdant.
And of all things, a goblin.
Sexy ass goblin.
Sexy ass goblin.
I'm just gonna say he probably doesn't know what Redan is.
That's fair. They've only been around for about, I
200
believe I
years.
said 100 years.
Yes, you said the oldest one was 200 year old. About.
That's right. Yep.
So, but that would be the ones that like knew, well, at least were there for the life before.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yep, just one tribe, more or less, just navigating themselves throughout the world, occasionally picking up or dropping individual members off at towns as they travel along. So, yep, what we have here is largely a rather rare mixture of individuals.
Yep,
Mhm.
a blue lobster, some might say.
And Hecathina is also a ASMR. Samar.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
we don't. Oh, you. I guess what's your appearing race though? Is it just human?
Yeah. Pretty much right now.
Okay. And then I guess to my question earlier, do you have a preferred nickname like Athena?
Yeah, it's actually Hecathina. Because it's Hecate and Athena put together.
It's really long. Do you have a preferred nickname?
hecka.
Hecka. Hey,
Or
Hex.
Athena?
She hecka fine, boy. Ah,
Whatever y'all want to give her a nickname, it's
You already
Hecka.
heard.
I thought that I had settled on Cat for her, didn't I?
Oh, that's right, yeah, Cat was the nickname.
Sure,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we can do that.
Hmm?
Athena's just way too long for me. All right, Cat, Marco, Brackus, and Blue. King Arthur,
Mm-hmm.
the bush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Arthur the Bush.
Apparently it is Baloo, like the bear. That's what Coco came up with.
BALLU.
BLU. Yeah, like
Balloo.
it's
Oh, Blue.
it's like the cartoon, right? With the big bear blue.
Yep, bare necessities.
Uh-huh.
mhm.
Because it's the bare necessities of life. Our mascot was a bear, so whenever we were doing our they call on them like the bear essentials. And I kept saying that they needed to do like just call it bare necessities and play it over the intercom at school. Like getting your school IDs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they just need to do the bare necessities.
What?
Thought of.
And to help Jay along, when you do bring up that you are limited on your brewing supplies, Baloo
Yes.
will point out that he is familiar with the various plant life of the region, so he does know that a number of them have been harvested for brewing specifically.
Oh,
And-
really?
Yep, go ahead.
That is I'm not familiar with this place. Do you have any recommendations on good drinks?
Well, good drinks, not particularly. Haven't spent much time around civilization. I am looking to get more acquainted, though, so we could explore the local taverns at Boulderhold.
That seems like a great idea. The best business practice is stealing from others.
I like him.
What about your tavern?
What do you
Sorry.
mean, my tavern?
Oh my god! I missed it. I can't do
Here
my
you
voice for a
go.
while.
What about it?
Or you're just gonna leave your tavern?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Do you guys ever explain that the tavern got here yet? Just yesterday? It just appeared.
Baloo wouldn't have brought it up. So, it's up to Marco if he wants to explain that bit.
And Coco just left.
Yep.
He's waiting for a second.
Well. Yeah, Baloo will point out that it's unlikely anyone's going to come by and steal the tavern.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird that not a lot of people actually come in here. You know, it's mostly just the hero types.
What types?
The hero types, oh, save the world,
Ah, adventurous.
slay the monster. No
Traveling
clue.
adventurous. You are rather in the middle of nowhere.
I've got locations in other places.
Are you at all of them at once?
I don't know.
I like this fella. He tends to go with the flow.
Welcome back, Coco.
Okay, so is everyone ready to head off towards Boulderhold?
I'm ready.
Ready.
Fantastic.
Ready.
Now, as the party packs up and leaves, they only get a little ways down the road before they hear the sound of crumbling. They turn back, and the tavern is gone.
Like destroyed or disappeared?
Completely disappeared.
Gone.
Without a trace.
Yeah.
Is there like markings on the ground or no?
Nope.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Look, man, you asked if I have other locations. He'll be back. It always is.
I guess Brackus just like tries to run where the tavern was just to check if it's not an illusion.
Nope, it is completely gone.
Okay.
Not a trace left.
I will look to Marco and just. How does that work?
I have no clue.
Isn't this your establishment?
Well, technically, it's my builder's establishment, but I have no clue who he is and where he is. He kind of feels like he got wiped off the face of existence. So, I guess it's my tavern now.
For an extremely complex and sentient machine, you seem to be very unaware of the world that's around you. That's impressive.
I don't leave the tavern that much.
This is a fella who
Tavern.
does. This is a fella who doesn't sweat the small stuff. I'll feel a kindred spirit with you.
Tavern apparently does leave you, though.
Yeah, that's funny. That's a good joke. That's really funny.
So glad we have a cleric in this game.
Yeah, gonna need one. Okay, as the party continues on, see a lot of the similar sights. Occasionally, you do spot a little party of gnomes traveling. Apparently, merchants selling silverware. And at one point, Blue will point out to Marco meadow thistle, a locally grown plant that adds a earthy sweetness to concoctions.
Yeah, he'll go over and grab it and stick it in his pocket. Or he's got a bag.
Brackus will stop it and will intervene, saying, like, don't just pluck it out of the ground. Take a little bit of soil, make sure you take the roots with it, so that you can like perpetuate it back in the tavern and not just like have it once and not be able to
The tavern is
use it
on.
later. Yeah.
Oh.
But he said he'd like to use it back later. It's just like Brackus' intricate desire of protecting things that don't necessarily need to be like
Well, never mind.
erased from existence.
That's a good point. I believe the civilized folk refer to that as agriculture.
Well, I mean, shit, I didn't think of that. He'll get some cloth and do that.
And moving right along, as you approach the town of Boulderhold, you are greeted by the sight of lush emerald fields stretching as far as the eye can see. The town itself nestled in a gentle valley, surrounded by rolling hills covered in colorful wildflowers and tall ancient oak trees oak trees that provide welcome shade. The architecture of the town is a harmonious blend of rustic beauty and functional design. Stone cottages with thatched roofs line the cobblestone streets, their warm, earthy colors blending seamlessly with the natural landscape. Each house is adorned with vibrant, colorful gardens and ivy covered trellises, giving the town a picturesque, almost magical atmosphere. The heart of the town is a bustling marketplace where vendors from all walks of life gather to sell their wares. You can hear the melodic tunes of local bards filling the air as you wander through the market. One voice comes out, "Oh, I don't have any grapefruits. Ah, shit." The scent of delicious, freshly baked bread and exotic spices waft through the streets. At the center of town, a pristine, crystal clear stream flows, its water so pure that it shimmers in the sunlight. A graceful stone bridge comes across the stream, leading to a grand old oak tree where the town's council often meets. How would the party like to proceed?
Is there anything that on either the market presentations or in the area that Brackus hasn't seen out of the was it gnome culture that's around?
This is a mixture of culture. Although you did see the handful of traveling gnome merchants, much like many other places in the world of Backwater, this is a very mixed pot of races around. You see
Okay,
humans and
so
dwarves, elves and dragonborn, so on and so forth.
okay, so it would kind of look like any sorts of like exchange hub in general, like either trading place that would be seen around. Like there's like I assume from his years of travel, he would have encountered like those types of things. I
Mhm.
was just wondering if there was anything specific maybe that he wouldn't have encountered yet, like any unique either creature or item or slash display of a particular culture.
No, the culture itself seems to be like on a slightly smaller scale than what you've seen in Iron Vale, which is itself like very emblematic of a lot of what you would find in the Craglands. Like
Mhm.
everything here is just very earthy, as you would expect from a land controlled by the Tao with earth elemental folk just running rampant through.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay.
So like
So
mud houses and stuff.
Yep. All the houses are definitely made of locally sourced stonework.
Locally sourced blood, straight out the ground.
So, anyone else have anything that they would like to do in town?
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of stuff. I like to look for the local. We'll see if there even is a local apothecary or doctor.
Yes, you will be pointed to Dr. John Deal, uh, if you'd like to go see him.
What's the pun there? I feel like
That's up to you to decide. I'm not going to explain every pun.
Mhm.
my mind goes to John Deere, but all right. I'm gonna go check out with a local doctor here.
All right.
Some knowledge.
Okay, so when you go to see John Deal, she has a silver-streaked auburn hair tied back in a practical bun and is wearing very simple attire. You would not immediately recognize her as a doctor, but definitely someone of a more academic nature.
Meanwhile, he's walking in looking like death.
Hmm.
Probably smells of it too. Still. It's probably a little shop. So I'll walk in a little chime. Good evening. Are you Dr. Deere?
John Deal. Prisha John Deal.
John Deal.
Yes.
Prisha John Deal?
Yes, Prisha John Deal.
Is John her middle name?
Nope, John Deal is her last name.
Oh.
That's one of the jokes.
It's a long last name.
Mhm.
It's only 2 syllables.
Right. I come from the nearby town. Well, It was in the neighborhood town of, was it Dustfall?
Dustfall, yes.
Dustfall. Um, was wiped out by disease. I'm wondering if you have any information on it. And if not, I'll share with you what I do, so that hopefully you might save this one.
All right. So Prisha will be taking interest in the this plague that you make mention of, and you can go back and forth with her for the remainder of the evening. Um, she will be taking. She'll more so be taking notes from your studies, as this is not something that she herself has heard of.
I'll give her all the information I can. I'll have like a second jar of leeches that has like some blood from some of them. Like, hey, if you want to study it, it's probably like infected blood.
She looks a little taken aback by that, and she's like, "You're an artificer, aren't you?"
Of course.
All right. And like at that point,
Excuse
well, I'm sure you have to know that although artificers do a lot of good, your methods are a bit more towards the fantastical rather than the purely scientific.
I focus mine on medicine and potions.
Yes, as do I, but our methods do clash a bit.
I mean, to be fair, to study something, you tend to blow it up and like then check every pieces that's left. We tend to like find information first while the subject is alive or
It's
still
a matter.
functioning.
It's all the form of studying.
Yeah, mechanical engineering is indeed a field of study. Not necessarily the best field of study to study a human body or humanoid body.
They'll be fine. Just give them some leeches.
Yeah, so you understandably, like a proper physician is obviously going to be clashing a bit with the methods of an artificer or possibly a cleric. Even though you would all have the ability to heal, obviously the methods are very different as to how you go about it.
Well, I just managed to solve this at math, so I did something right. If not, saving anyone else, sadly.
Okay, so that will be how Doc is spending his time. How would the rest of the party like to proceed?
I'd like to go by the local church and help out in any way I can.
All right, yep, you do have a local All Faiths church, and there is an up-and-coming Church of Cabina church.
Go help out the Church of Cabana Church.
Very well, then. Yep, this one is a bit smaller, but you do see some Earth Genasi helping out. There actually seems to be a pretty heavy congregation of... I'll say that they seem to be a little bit overrepresented compared to the mixture of races that you would see out in the town at large. They say that they will be able to put you up for the night for free if you so need lodgings, because they recognize you as a member of the cloth. Really, all they have need of you for is probably some mundane chores to help out with cleaning and such.
That's what she does.
And with that, where would Marco and Brackus like to go?
Brackus is good to go to the tavern. Like, is there a local tavern?
Yes, you have the Quartz Quaff.
Nice.
Of course.
Yep.
Yeah, in the meantime, I guess to information first, trying to get on any of the stall any blank book. I don't know how much it'll like cost, but just get that to start the epic adventure of Arthur.
I believe a blank book is about 10 gold pieces, so you can subtract that if you would like.
That's all
I mean, Marco will just give. Marco has a spare book. He's like, "Oh, you need the book? I don't ever use this. I don't have any writing utensils."
Is it actually blank?
Yeah, it's a blank book.
Okay.
I have all sorts of supplies back in the tavern. I never ever used for them, but I thought I would take some before we left.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if that's handled, then I guess try to use the remainder of Brackus's time to um, gossip be the right way to go about it.
Yeah, you do
Hey, Breckus, we could
research.
go to the tavern and research if you want.
Mm, yeah, I feel like that's what he's gonna do. Just accompany Marco to tavern and mainly do like some probing work on anything that's going on in town, like local gossips plus general hearsays that are being thrown around the town, just to get like general information and use his background ability as a cultural chameleon to just blend in and get as much information as he can.
Absolutely. So let's see. Yeah, real quick, roll me an investigation check.
Ooh, first roll of the year.
Yep, first roll, first roll of the new year. Let's see it.
Investigation.
You guys didn't do a New Year's roll to see how your year was gonna go?
No,
Intelligence.
I was trying to stay awake when the New Year's hit. Actually, I've already done a roll for the New Year's. I think it was
Damn.
like an 18. Nice.
Bracket
I-
Rex? What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you can probably see my family's rolls. They rolled a lot of 18s last Tuesday as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
18, God damn it.
Yeah.
10-5.
Yep, that was my reaction. So, yes. Brackus is able to gain a lot of local information and personal stories, which may or may not, from Brackus's perspective, be just as good as far as studying cultures. At the court's quaff, you have sturdy wooden beams supporting a ceiling adorned with quartz crystals that emit a subtle, soothing glow. Patrons gather around tables crafted from polished stone. Behind the bar itself, you have a blue dragonborn towering over the bar with a regal presence. He introduces himself as Thrax Stormscale.
It is nice to meet you, Tax. The name is Marco. This is a very nice tavern you have. Where's these quotes from? They look quite nice. Given ambience.
Locally sourced from just between here and Ironvale. Has a bit of ambient magic in the area that keeps it glowing for a few years.
Oh, few years. That is very ergonomic. Economic. Yeah. Terms. I get
It's okay,
confused.
Tori.
So, what do you have on tap? What's the local the thing around here?
So he does give you a rundown of the broad range of the alcohols between beers, rums, ales, and wines of the various qualities. I'll say that if you would like to partake in any of the drinks or get yourself a fine meal, you can just subtract 1 gold from your inventory to cover all the costs.
Cool. He doesn't have taste buds, but he'll pretend to drink and eat. He doesn't need to eat either, so.
Baloo will happily offer himself up as a taste tester.
Yeah. There you go. I don't I can't eat at all. It really comes up the gears. Do you want this meal, Blue?
I'll also find my ways towards helping you out, certainly. And
I don't know. Is it, takes it. Looks over to Blue. Is it good?
Baloo actually gives a very detailed description of the flavors. He seems to be like a bit of a connoisseur when it comes to
Oh.
food and drink.
Interesting. We'll keep that in mind for the tavern. Now he wants to find those crystals now. It's like, oh, these crystals could look really good in the royal cock. Maybe I'll
Yeah, you hear Arthur say, "Raw, unabashed hedonism apparently sharpens the taste buds."
Raw, unabashed hedonism.
Hedonism.
Hedon-
Yeah, basically, he lives for the pleasures of life.
Mhm.
Ah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was looking it up. I was trying to spell it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yep, Stormscale will actually ask the party if they are adventurers looking for work.
I mean, I don't see why not.
The only reason why I ask is because our usual duo is away on business, so Herkertiel would like the party to, if you are so inclined, travel to Shalestead, about 2 days north, and pick up some books.
That is it. Oh, well, that seems relatively easy. I'm sure that the party wants mine.
Nope. As far as Blue's concerned, it seems like an easy trip just to go and pick up an order of books. And then that's when Stormscale explains that Shalestead itself has been ravaged by raiders, is basically destroyed, and you're supposed to go salvage the books from the local library.
Mm.
I mean, are the raiders still there?
He says that it has been some days since any word of raiders in the area have been reported, so as far as he can tell, the raiders have since moved on, and it's just an abandoned town by now.
No.
So raiders would have picked the main thing clean, salvagers would have come and gotten anything secondary of value, but Hercatiel would have imagined that most people would have skipped over the library itself, and so he's paying the adventurers to go and salvage it.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to read books?
Knowledge is quite a valuable commodity, especially when entire towns disappears like these.
Speaking of that,
Whatever
I'm not
you say, little man.
there, but is there rumors around the town or even in that tavern that about Dustfall being gone or no one hearing from them?
Yeah, people have made mention of the fact that they haven't heard from Dustfall. They had heard about illness and famine ravaging the area, and so when no word came back, they just assumed that the worst came to happen, but no one in town was like equipped to deal with it. Since everything in the area is under the control of, one sec, I do have his name written down. Yeah, Lord Accru, who is the Dao in charge of the region.
Mhm.
They assumed that if this was an issue, that he would have sent some medicine, but if not, then it's like it basically it's not their responsibility.
Yep. I just wonder if people knew about it.
Yeah, they're familiar with it. No one has heard any mention from them, so they just assume the worst at this point. So, with that one, the party can benefit from a long rest. Not that you probably need at this point. And
Would
the... Go ahead.
My message in chat. Do you see that one?
Oh. See. Foundry. While I'm here, I'd like to see about acquiring any remedies, potions, various drugs, or their recipes. Do you have any ties to the black market? Like, do you know Thieves' Cant?
I know a lot of languages, but actually, no, I don't know that. Okay, no. Oh, it's tools. I have crap enough.
Okay, so you will have the option of buying common potions and mundane adventuring equipment if you have access to those lists.
Should be available in the player handbook.
So I have to have access to the black market to get drugs.
Specifically drugs, yes, but also their recipes.
That's going to be troubling. I need to figure that out. Because that's kind of what I need as a crack doctor. Crack in both forms, like a terrible doctor and actual crack. Even if we're not doing that one.
Well, you can roll an investigation check to see if you actually do find someone willing to sell illicit goods.
Items are D. I guess if I search. I might be able to find. I'll let you know.
All right.
Investigation.
Yep. Right now, buddy.
Not here.
Nope.
That'll be a reoccurring thing, though.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so the party benefits from a long rest. They stay overnight. The following morning, let's see here. Yeah, Baloo has acquired a cart for the party because you're supposed to be salvaging any book that's salvageable, which is presumably going to be a lot. Price per book is going to be between 10 and 25 gold, depending on the quality. Baloo immediately hangs in the back of the cart for anyone who decides to pull it themselves.
Marco will pull it.
There you go.
Okay. Actually got it.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't have enough money for any of these potions. Okay.
Yeah, the cart's going to be filled up on the way back, but no sense in having it go to waste on the way outwards.
Yeah. It is fine. I'm strong enough.
Good man, I knew I liked you. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, the party... Okay, got lucky. The party does not experience anything on the way out, but you do have to make camp halfway through. What is the watch order that you would like to do for keeping watch during the night?
Do we need it? We have the Warforged.
The Warforged still need to sleep.
They need sleep?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
thought
they
were
don't
like
need
a
as much
sentinel.
sleep.
That was like the elves where it's just like they're asleep, but they're still aware or something.
Since you rest, when you take a long rest, you must spend at least 6 hours in an inactive, motionless state. Rather than sleeping in this state, you appear inert, but doesn't. Oh, you can still see and hear as normal. Okay, so
Probably
Alright
could
then.
be
You're just on alert.
yeah,
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna roll for during that time. Du-du-du.
I just remember not needing watches. I've never had a Warforged in the party.
Okay, during the time when Marco stands sentry, everyone else turns in for the night. Marco, you do hear some rumbling approaching the party. There's a rhythm to it, so it sounds like footsteps.
okay. Yeah, he's gonna power back up and try to look around for it.
Okay, as you look around, you do hear the sound of trees being moved out of the way.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
That's elemental.
He's going to flip out his kitchen knife and walk over there. So he's armed.
We're all gonna die.
No. Give it a second.
All right, as you start approaching, you see over top the tree line a stone giant.
Are they friendly?
Yeah, you can roll a history check at disadvantage because you're an off-worlder.
Yeah. 15.
Okay, so you know that stone giants do have this weird dichotomy of the vast majority of the stone giant people are peaceful artists, but the thing is they do have a negative reputation because the ones that are up top are the stupid aggressive ones that like to throw boulders at people for fun.
Hell yeah. Marco will how tall is he?
1 sec, I'm going to double check on this one to give you a proper measurement. He is over 17 feet tall.
Okay. Marco's gonna yell up to him. It's like, oh, hey, bud, we're camping here. Just make sure not to step on any of us.
You do catch his attention. He looks down at you, looks to the general area because you do have a bit of a fire going. Looks
Yeah.
over to the crew, looks back at you, nods, and just kind of veers off to the side and walks around the campsite.
Yeah, give his thanks and then go back to rest. I mean, cool
Mhm.
dude.
All right.
Right on.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and with that, the party continues their long rest without any other issue. And as the party continues on their way to Shellstead... Ah, okay. Uh, with Baloo hanging in the back of the cart, at some point he does kind of you do notice, because this is one of the very few times you see him move, he gets up and takes a look towards the direction of the forest.
What did you furble guys see?
Yeah, what do you purple guys see?
All right, how many of you folks around here know about Trollkin?
I have no clue what that is.
I don't know. Can I roll? Or should I roll?
Yes. So Charlie and Vel, you can roll a history check, and Coco, you can roll a history check with advantage.
Okay.
I'm smart boy this time.
I'm gonna be smart.
I got +5 to my history. Woo!
Oh shit, nice.
Okay, so Coco, you recognize the name. You and Hecathina, I will say, know the bare minimum of Trollkin. So, Goliaths. The proper 5e version of Goliaths is basically just tall folk. They are giant kin. They very loosely resemble stone giants in terms of like their stony appearance. Backwater, however, has Goliaths of almost all giant variety. Trollkin are the Goliaths that are more closely tied towards the trolls. Greenskins, slightly more durable with a bit more powerful of a healing factor. And Hecathina knows for certain that they come from the land of Skillfeld, which I shall put in, or Felshold.
Athena. Okay. Sorry, never mind.
Felshold. So Felshold is the land to the north. I should say the northwest of Shalgol. That is Goliath territory. It's mostly populated by Goliaths, with a lot of orc and dragonborn and hardier races, and they do have a sizable giant population there itself. What Doc knows, in particular, is the Trollkin have a reputation in Shalgol for being raiders. If anyone would have destroyed Shalestead, it would have been the Trollkin raiders.
Makes sense.
And I'll say that with that 23, you would also know that despite the fact that they are raiders and not officially recognized as citizens of Felshold, they do seem to have some recognition of Felshold laws. And based on your knowledge of history, it's that, okay, if the Trollkin recognize the Felshold laws, then they can seek refuge in Felshold, while still Felsholdians saying it's like, oh, we don't know these guys. They just happen to camp on our lands. They camp on Shalgolian lands. That doesn't mean that they're Shalgolian citizens. So it's kind of something like if the British happen to raise up privateers that started attacking Spanish ships, and then the British were like, well, they're not our guys, they're pirates. It's that kind of thing.
So they
yep.
can exist peacefully in this country, but these ones are the raiders?
Yeah, Trollkin are notorious for being raiders. That is their main thing. They come to Shalgol, they raid towns, they destroy stuff for the Shalgolians, because everyone to the, like, people around Shalgol do not like Shalgol.
The French.
Damn, what did they do?
So the thing is, you know Shalgal is ruled by the Jinn, and the Jinn have been coming in from the elemental planes. They took over the very large region of Pentamina, and over the centuries they have been slowly spreading out and taking more land for themselves.
Yeah.
That
So
would do it.
yeah, so everyone is either actively at war or has a very tense like peace treaty with them. And one of the ways that the Felsholdians have been dealing with this is like, oh yeah, some of our people are in your territory acting as raiders, but we don't recognize them as citizens. They are absolutely criminals. If they happen to camp out on our lands, well, we can't really do anything about it.
We don't want to do anything about it.
Yeah. And of the one of the laws that you know that the Felsholdians would have is they respect druids. They respect the sanctity of nature. So if a druid happens to be identified as a non-combatant, it's like, okay, this guy's not Shalgalian, he's just here for the preservation of nature. So we don't attack him, therefore we don't break Felsholian laws and like cause trouble for ourselves back home.
Mm.
So we should wear Baloo as a vanguard on the crate, on the cart to make sure that
Push the cart.
Yep, I'm walking. He doesn't seem like very happy about the fact that now suddenly he has to do something, but
Oh, no,
He's-
no. You're fine.
Yep.
I was more doing it as like a TF2 reference, like move.
Alright, so as the party continues on, eventually they, bursting forth from the sides of the forest, are trollkin on horseback. They have various troll-like features between like the pointed ears, the long noses, the green skin, the nasty black claws. They surround the party either on horseback from the front and back, or still hanging back from the trees, spears and arrows pointed at the party. One of them seems to shout at the party in Giant, to which Baloo responds back. And after a brief conversation back and forth between the two of them, the one who's seemingly in charge looks to the rest of the party, and who are these? They don't look like druids to me.
don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Any response from the rest of the party?
I'm just pulling the cart. He hired me to pull his druid stuff.
I guess Brachus will present himself, both in name and in intent. And the main intent that he would pose out would be the preservation of knowledge and culture, which at the moment they have been hired to do by retrieving certain items from the library of one of the raided village.
Yeah, he asked you, what are you salvaging in particular from the library?
Knowledge, specifically, that was requested from fuck, I forgot the name. The bartender?
Bartiel was the gnome who hired you.
Yes, from Bartiel. Like on the request of Bartiel.
Yep. Okay, so let's see here with that one. Or excuse me, Hercatile. Okay, make a quick persuasion check.
Hehe.
Are you good at persuasion? Hey! Oh!
Well,
I was like,
Yeah.
oh wow, +4 persuasion. That's good. Oh, 8. That's bad.
yeah.
Hey, okay, so the main trollkin kind of glances over the group one more time. Is like, why do they need a druid to go looking for books? Why do you need so many weapons looking for books?
Well, we weren't sure if the place was still under raid or not, so we just wanted to make sure that what rightfully belongs to the person who hired us actually goes back there. We don't intend on causing trouble. We just each on our own have a habit of having enough to protect ourselves. That doesn't mean we want to cause trouble or anything. Also, the regular party is not available, so we are the replacement crew.
We're the interns.
Yep.
Let's see here. Make one more persuasion check, but at disadvantage.
Fuck.
Can I help him because I actually don't have any weapons on me, or no visible weapons?
Well, I mean, you don't, but at the same time, like, Warforged they don't exist on Backlog,
Fair.
so as far as he knows,
a
it's like,
strange creature.
yeah, as far as he knows, it's like, okay, they just hired a golem to pull.
Fair. Hey,
Damn.
2 18s. Wow.
Damn, boy.
Dang, boy.
All right, he nods on that one. And he looks to Baloo as he's saying, he says something in Giant, which the other troll can seem to laugh at, and he says that they'll depart and leave you guys in peace. But if they happen to run into you again, it's like, you guys better be certain to stay as neutral against them, and they won't be bothering you. And with that one, they leave.
I like this new diplomacy tactic. We're just making our way through things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
We
how
make friends.
normal people should go about their way, not just attack the goddamn shrub that just came out of nowhere.
Okay. So,
We have
with
a
that... Yep, go
A
ahead.
healer, a bartender, cleric, and a druid.
Who's the cleric?
Yeah.
And I guess someone preserving knowledge. A goblin knowledge, a knowledge one.
Oh, yes. This is a goblin hoarder by nature.
Goblin up that knowledge. Bookworm. There you go.
Gobbling up that knowledge.
Yep.
That's terrible.
Okay, so the party continues onwards. Once a bustling and vibrant community, the town you approach bears the scars of a recent and brutal raid that took place only a week or two ago. Windows smashed, homes burned, scattered goods leading from raided shops, tattered and scorched flags of the town's emblem hang limply from broken poles. The air is heavy with the eerie silence that hangs over the streets. As you search the town for the library, by the time you find it, a thought has occurred to each one of you. You have not seen a single dead body since you have arrived.
Maybe they escaped.
Maybe they ate it.
Are there any traces of either torn up clothes or items that would belong to humanoids?
Yeah, you do see like a bunch of scattered goods and whatnot.
No, but like specifically that would be carried on a person.
Not particularly.
There's a lot of blood.
There does seem to be some blood splatter occasionally.
But not
on
like
spots of
a
the ground.
pool of it anywhere.
Yeah, there's not like a massive pool on it. It definitely looks like it was a bloody and brutal attack, but the thing is, the bodies themselves are gone.
Weapons are still there?
You do see like arrows and spears that have been launched and dropped,
Mhm.
but
That's about it.
You know what? That you guys. I mean, I'm interested in the books too, but I would like to try and investigate that and see if they were like just eaten or something.
I'll ask Baloo, within your domain, do you have any recollection of some sort of, I would say, forest slime that would come up after a bloody battle and yoink up the bodies?
well, slimes would certainly do that in general if they were particularly intelligent, but they ain't really. Tend to mostly hang around where it's dark and secluded.
Yeah, that's what I remember as well. Any particular scavenger type in the area? Like
Well,
specifically for bodies?
so he would explain, and this harkens back to what you learned, is that surely scavengers have been here since the raid happened to gain like anything that the raiders themselves didn't take.
Yeah, but that would be like mainly for goods and what could be sold, not necessarily like I was thinking more of what's the word in English? Like vultures, kind of like the creatures that come after like a
For like
battle.
roadkill.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would just like take up carcasses and stuff like.
Right, but and as Blue would explain, it's like such creatures that he would have heard of would leave more of a trace behind, like bones. They would not eat the entire corpse, and this has only been like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, that's why I thought of slimes because they generally just like gobble up the bodies.
Mm-hmm. So, Vel, you said you wanted to investigate. Yeah, you're free to do so.
Okay. Yeah. I'm interested in the books too. I just don't want to miss too much of that. But
Okay, yeah, you're
that's
not.
fine.
I'll say that you probably would have picked up on this like a lot sooner. You
Sure.
like, yeah, because that's the thing is like you have recently been around a lot of death. You would have like been steeling yourself for the appearance of the dead bodies in this town that you know was recently raided. So it would have probably struck you a lot sooner that there's no bodies around.
Doc Arthur is definitely far smarter than me because I just tried to collect intelligence and investigation. That's a 20.
All right.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
nice.
Dirty 20.
Okay, so with that one, yeah, as you're going around and you notice, particularly around, as you're investigating around the blood pools, you do notice, like, stuck in between the cobblestones is a rather sticky substance that puts you in mind of webbing.
Like spiders?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Is it like so driders probably? Big
You bring
spiders?
this, you bring this up to the rest of the party?
Uh, I mean, I assume this is almost like as we're walking, like I'll just like crouch down. Like that's interesting. It's webs. He's talking more to himself, but
Mm-hmm.
spiders. It must be spiders. Probably big ones at that.
But wouldn't Spider just overtake the town and then cocoon whatever is around?
Baloo would nod at that one. That's more in the line of the idea of how giant spiders act, but this, what you're seeing right now, would be more in line with how ettercaps act.
Mm-hmm.
Ettercaps?
It's Elmer's again.
Elmaris can't get rid of her.
Unfortunately, Elamaris would be thousands of miles away at this point.
I know.
Should be dead yet?
He may or may not be dead. You don't know where this lines up with Blue Harbor.
Alright.
Okay.
All right, so yep, Blue says that ettercaps might still be in the area, so everyone keep their guard up.
Okay. Question
And-
for the party: do we want to try and track down the Ettercap camp where they brought up the bodies to potentially retrieve them to their like families in the other town, or do we just want to stick to the book retrieving and then yeet the fuck out of there before we get raided once again by either the trolls or the other caps? Well, trollkin or the other caps.
Obviously, Blue is going to be voting for the least work, so he's going to prioritize the books.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I want to look up the books.
Yeah, I think it is a case of not getting ourselves killed.
Mm. Okay. Well, To the books then.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. The map is changing.
Yes.
Map is changing.
To the books.
So, the library lies in disarray with toppled bookshelves and scattered parchments strewn across the dusty floor. The air carries the musty scent of ancient tomes mixed with the acrid remnants of charred pages, a haunting reminder of the knowledge lost to the destruction. Dim light filter through the broken windows, casting long shadows on the forgotten volumes that once held the history and stories of the community, and highlighting the webs of spiders already calling this place home.
Like big webs or little webs?
Little webs.
Okay.
Regular webs.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the sunlight, you would not even be able to see them.
Question: where do we drop our tokens?
Pretty much anywhere on the map.
Okay. Wow.
Wouldn't you guys have lights? You guys said, right? I guess.
Yeah, one of us could
Is
have
there
a light
candles
source.
that I could?
Let's
What?
see here.
I
Light.
press vegetation. That's it for light.
Light radius. Yep. Take token. Yep. I hope everyone can see just fine with Right.
I can't see anything. Or did I drag mine out?
Yeah.
We took it down, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, you emit light.
I really wish I could pop out my damn sheet.
Let's see here. Yeah, why can't I? Apparently my character's not emitting light, which he should.
I think mine should be 2. I'm not sure. No, she's not a light reader. She does have the light cantrip.
Let's see here. Light. Let's see, 30. I think the light cantrip does 30 and 30.
Yeah.
Update token.
I forgot. How do you make the measurement and then have your token walk along the
Space.
measurement? Space?
Yep.
It doesn't work. So I guess I just measure. Okay.
Yeah, the light
Oh.
cantrip.
That's right.
10
Yeah.
feet. In
Okay, so that's why. Apparently the light that you're supposed to emit is set to black, which that's not helpful.
That is right. We
Yeah.
make it like a gray or something. Maybe that'll be a bit nicer on the eyes.
Yeah.
Does everybody has dark
There.
vision?
I don't think Marco has dark vision.
Double checking. No, for my Furbolg does not.
Okay. So at the moment, the area is completely dark, or
Yeah, there's very little light in the area. So
okay. So
let's see here. Sec. Just gonna be adjusting my own light.
dim light all around. Okay. Damn boy, he on fire.
Yeah, that's supposed to be
So bright.
the animation of a torch.
Mm-hmm.
That's what that looks like apparently. So update token.
So bright.
Maybe
Yeah,
make
no.
the color yellow instead of white, just to check if it works better.
Yeah. See your configuration.
I thought there was an opacity thing too.
Oh, probably. Yeah.
There we go. That's slightly better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
color intensity.
Maybe you can go for like 60 to 80% of color intensity.
I might have put you.
Yeah, boy.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. That's much better. I think it's when the lights overlap, it gets really fucking intense.
I mean, I guess you just have to redo the same thing for the other character that emits light at the moment. But
Yep.
yeah.
When my computer turns off. If I
New
just
system,
turn my
guys.
my
We
computer
got
off.
this.
All right. So let's see here. So Baloo and Cat should be emitting light. Anyone else?
Mm,
No, I don't think Marco has light.
I'm sure I have a
Brackus
torch I can
don't
light,
need
but
to, so
I'm gonna stick with Cat.
Okay.
And
Anyone else?
Marco goes blue then.
Okay.
Just as I have more experience with Cat. And she's the other healer.
Yes, we should have the healers stay together.
Rather, I'm the smart one. I'm sticking with the healer.
True.
Okay, and where's Brackus going?
uh, let me make an intelligence save because I'm pretty sure he's gonna go entirely goblin mode, and as soon as he see books, he's just gonna dig into it.
Goblin mode.
Yep.
Gobbling up
Saving-
that knowledge.
Oh,
Yeah, no. He pulls himself together and try to stick with the party more, but still, like as soon as a book come within grasping range of him, he just like yoink it and purrs through it as fast as possible.
Okay, so Jay, I'm going to lead you to decide to where you and Baloo are going. Vel and Charlie, you can decide where you're going, and Coco, you decide where Brackus is going.
Brackus is gonna stick with blue. Mainly.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to be sticking in the general region of Baloo and Marco.
Yeah,
but-
but still like going from shelf to shelf as everybody explores the area.
All right. Yeah, 'cause we'll say that you guys are like segmentally exploring it, looking for books that aren't like too damaged from the elements.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for my doctor-based books in one way or another.
All right.
I'm
Just
also looking
really I would say try to move your groups where you'd like to have them be spaced out.
How far would you like to split the party is the question.
Yeah, basically.
yeah.
I'm not going to say
Well-
splitting the party is a bad thing. It's just going to determine like not if it's going to be better or worse, but it's the two options are going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
Marco will probably look at the bookshelf over here.
And Marco's gone.
Yeah, Marco's gone. He's just like, oh, this is interesting, you know? Ruined
Marco
bookshelf,
read?
nice.
Can we
Yes.
hear each other over the bookshelves?
Yeah, the library is not so big that you can't hear each other.
Okay.
Uh,
And same question: if I just like push a few books down from the shelves, can I see through them?
yeah.
Okay, then I'll just make sure to like stay there and get a line of sight on Marco that's on the outside.
I can see your little dot's funny.
Okay. So here, gonna deselect my character. There. Okay, so that's where Cat and Doc's gonna be.
Do you want to stay
That's
right
actually
here?
cool. I have no idea where they are. Like
Yep.
on this map.
Yeah, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no, it's great.
I'll be walking down this row. I guess I'm going to follow the maze rule where you stick to one wall. So I'll just walk down this row, scanning the books.
Yeah,
Alright.
and I'm following behind, looking at the books too.
And I'll,
Uh,
if time's progressing, I'll just follow along the right side. So if it turns, I'll follow that around and then make my way through the whole way that way.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I guess we'll say that Cat and Doc are just right there. Brackus and Marco are right where they are. And I'll say, Marco, you see Arthur the Bush is the one who's checking for books.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, Baloo says he's going to be over by the table guarding the books. Guarding the books!
Alright.
And Brackus, only because of the fact that he's like, as Coco said, he's so obsessed with like focusing on the books. He can make his investigation check at advantage. Everyone else makes a straight roll.
Okay.
9!
Yeah, 13.
You know what, Jay? Make yours again, and we'll have yours be at advantage because you do have Arthur helping you.
Mhm.
All right.
A 5?
that-
One better. God, we really don't care about these books. They're like, oh, books. Oh.
I care about books.
Okay,
Oh.
let me do some freaking math here. God damn it, guys.
Are you adding them all up?
Nah, just check how long it'll take for us to search through the library.
Yep, as well as any books that you might miss.
Arthur's too distracted on looking for like medicine books.
Hmm.
Medicine and poison, I suppose.
Okay, let's see here. Right. Okay, so amongst the books that you find, particularly the noteworthy ones that are in pristine condition, one is Chronicles of the Shadow War, a historical account of a long-forgotten conflict. This book might contain clues about hidden treasures, powerful artifacts, or ancient enemies, or it's well-written historical fiction.
Nice. Love me some Skyrim fiction.
Let's see here. Coco, you find the Compendium of Forgotten Dialects.
Ooh.
This
Gimme,
book,
gimme.
this book contains scripts and slang that have fallen out of common use, such as trade tongue, shire speak, tinkerer's jargon, and blood axe snarl.
Blood X Nora. Yes.
This is just Eric not knowing Gen Z talk.
I'm totally gonna call it children.
when Eric pulls up,
It's-
what's it called?
It also contains the word lit. You feel like that's kind of really gone out of style. Maybe you should bring that one back.
Yeezy and
Okay, question:
Yeah.
Is that one of the books that we need to bring back, or is that just like a book that I can add to my inventory?
That's up to you if you want to keep that book for yourself or if you want to turn it in for payday.
Okay. Subsecond question: how long would it take for Brackus to transcribe the book into a like condensed and cohesive, basically summary of what's in the book?
You're going to have roughly 2 days to study it.
Ooh.
So,
Okay, so I guess you could like learn all he needs about it, and then like give it back and try to just add it up to his collections of books. I fucked up my stats. I should have put more intelligence into this character.
Yeah. Hey, he tries his best, you
You
know.
didn't?
It's like he's not.
No, my
he's-
main stat
he's-
is with charisma.
because he's a paladin.
Yeah.
and yet you're
He's
the
not-
bookworm.
Yeah,
He's not the smartest, but he tries his best.
exactly. He's supposed to be the one who records this shit, but then again, that like checks up with him not being able to even remember his own race's history. So
I do keep it into account, so whenever he starts leaning into anthropology, I do let him roll with advantage because it's still not going to be very much. And it's Coco, so he's going to roll like shit regardless.
Yeah.
so yeah.
Let's see
Alright.
here. Next up, you find Wizard's Dairy. Not a journal of a wizard who didn't proofread, but a data collection of reviews of regional dairy products from across Shalgal.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Let's see here. You find the Compendium of Chicken Breeds. Collection of details from chickens such as Enigma Eggers, Thundercluck Roosters, Goblin Gobblers, and the rare Juggling Chicken.
Oh my god, they came
Goblin
back.
gobblers.
I wanna
Wait,
read
juggling chicken?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, it's back.
We
The
have
companion-
records of them now.
Yep, the Compendium of Chicken Breeds does actually include details on the Juggling Chicken.
What do we know? Where'd they come from? Who's the first breeder of juggling chicken?
You know that they date back to ancient Tentanoon at the very least. And there is a long storied history of chicken jugglers, which the book itself only goes over very briefly because it's more concerned about the biology of the chickens themselves and the very delicate breeding process that it takes to develop juggling chickens.
Perfectly balanced is all.
Chickens that can juggle.
Let's see here. You find a book called Psionic Spheres.
Ooh.
A variety of mystic glass balls of mysterious origin. Attempts to recreate them have met with failure, yet they occasionally find themselves in private collections on the market or in treasure hoards. Attunement to one of these orbs drains the orb of its magic permanently, but grants the user a psionic ability such as telepathy, telekinesis, or precognition.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's cool.
So we know of these now.
Yep.
Okay.
That might be where Marsh got his power from.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Tax Collector's Ledger. What at first seems to be an unusual find in a library, a quick perusal reveals it to be hardcore smut.
Oh hell yeah!
oh, did we
Yes.
find Test Glove by chance?
The tale
No.
of the Argonian chamber lady.
I'm not quite so blatant with ripping off other properties. That's their running joke. I got running jokes of my own.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the fact that Jay's a cleric.
I'm just not a cleric right now, man. I'm a barbarian.
No, you're not right now. We actually have a cleric.
Yeah.
I don't remember you ever being a cleric.
And
I've
the
been a
last...
cleric in like a year.
That's true. Yeah, that is very true. He has not played a cleric in about a year.
I know.
And finally, the last noteworthy book I'll say that you find is a book entitled The Blood Hunters. A historical account of a cabal of blood mages creating a legion of elite hunters to combat the monsters that plague humanity. Numerous events, from infighting to concentrated attacks from monsters and superstitious kingdoms, have seen these legions wiped out, only for a number of their kind to resurface within a generation or two.
Do we have any idea of where, like, is it some sort of cult that devote themselves into the hunting of anything that plagues society, or just like people in general? Or is it just like one mage conglomerate that basically breeded super soldier to combat the horror of the world?
So the original origin is that a cabal of wizards did first create these super soldiers,
Mhm.
and then that cabal was eventually wiped out due to one reason or another. And
Mhm.
then a handful of them either survived the initial assault and then they passed their secrets on to a new generation, recreating a new group of blood hunters, or the secrets were rediscovered by other mages who then created. Either way, it's this group has a history of forming itself, getting wiped out, and then within a couple generations rebuilding itself, possibly from scratch.
Okay. I guess we'll take note of this and hopefully try to track them down and see what's going on.
Okay, and with that being said, so let's see here. Let's see here. I am going to... Now, did we ever figure out how to keep track of the initiative?
I think if you start combat, maybe.
Yeah.
Like you make an active encounter.
Okay, let's see here. Scenes, actors, items, combat encounters. Let's see here. Tracked resources. See defeated. Let's see here. So let's see. Attribute bars. Let's start it. Okay. Begin combat. Right. Okay. Yeah, my first time starting up the initiative tracker. Let's see here. So, whoop.
I don't suppose I found any medicine or poison books.
Not in the list,
Okay.
unfortunately.
So, everyone right click on their character sheets go to the Shield and Sword tab and click on it, and it'll add you to the combat, and then you can roll initiative there.
Toggle combat state.
Yep, and then go to the combat tab to the right of chat messages, and then roll initiative there. Or maybe if you have, I just don't see it.
Um,
There we go. All right.
wait, how?
Oh, but that means we see the enemies.
Wait, Coco's is just named Coco, right?
Yeah, mine's just named Jay. But I mean,
Oh,
Mine is
that
Doc
pretty
somehow.
easily.
what?
How did that
If
happen?
you go
Why doesn't it
if
roll
you go
against my
on your
character?
character sheet.
So we're on our character sheet,
Oh.
right?
So, no. So right click on your token on the field,
Okay.
and then it's
Oh, that's what's wrong.
I don't think. Oh yeah, and then you can click on it again, Coco, to update it. You
There
can click on the combat again, I think, or maybe it just took a second to update it. Oh, it
Oh.
automatically. Oh, that's cool, and you can in turn. Oh, that's. Oh, and you can choose to. And you can't ping tokens you can't see. Oh, that's sick.
Okay, so you
So,
can
like,
that
only
one.
ping the
Caps.
tokens that you can see.
Yes. So, like, you can ping combatant.
Did that do it?
Okay, that's really cool.
Cannot ping token you can see. Cannot ping token you can see. Then which token is this? This one. Okay.
Do you see?
Appearance, vision, light, users, display bar. Always her owner. Yes. Okay.
So,
now-
and then Charlie, now that you have your token in the initiative, do you see the combat tab?
Uh,
It's
let's
in
see.
the
I'm looking up
to the
here.
right of
Oh, there it
chat
is.
messages. Yeah, and
Yeah.
then you can roll initiative by pressing the dice button next to your token.
Okay. Where am I? There I am.
Nice.
Mm.
Wait, how do you have a +5 for initiative?
I have a +4.
Oh, you have alert. Do you have alert?
It's something to do with the war thing. Eric, help me
Oh.
set it up. It should be. Should be
Let's see
right
here.
when we looked over it.
Well, she does have the alert feature.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
That's what it is.
Okay.
All right, and I
so-
think it's technically my turn, so you may need to reset the initiative counter. It's maybe my turn since I loaded in first.
well, I mean, you have an initiative count of 11, so.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but you see on the combat round, we currently are on Mako because like it's highlighted orange.
Yeah, so if I in turn, I don't know what that does.
Should move to the next edit cap. This one.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, we have
Whoops.
to roll initiative again?
That cleared the
That,
initiative.
yeah, that was on me. My fault.
Oh.
I mean, you're still
No,
first.
Can't update it. Yeah. Wow, these initiative rolls are a lot worse.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, and I think
Similar-ish.
Yeah,
Hmm?
Worse.
it's fine.
A little worse.
Yep. Okay, so I will say that Charlie actually doesn't go first because there is one monster that rolled before her. So Doc and Cat need to roll contested grapple checks as peeking out from over top of the bookshelf are two ghoulishly giant hands.
You're
Oh
probably not
shit!
gonna. Wait, we can do. Is it grapple? So, do we get to pick?
Yeah, you get to pick
Acrobatics
it.
or athletics?
Exactly. And I'll just pop him over here so you can see his token real quick.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, I can see his token on the initiative.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's see here. So that is a contested grapple check.
I'm for the brains, not the body.
Right.
Bye. Whoops.
Okay, so Cat manages to get away, but he does happen to grab hold of Doc. And so you see this large ghoulish gray these two large ghoulish gray hands peek from over top of the bookshelf. Cat manages to dodge out of the way, but Doc is grabbed, and this giant, this ghoulish giant, is lifting Doc up in the air. And that will be his turn. And so next should be Charlie.
I'm going to see here. I'm gonna inflict wounds on his ass.
Ooh, straight away.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
that works.
Oh,
well, I'll say that that's a straight attack roll.
it's a spell.
Yeah, but it involves an attack roll as opposed to a
Yes.
saving throw, right?
Yeah,
Let's
you have to
see.
touch
Let me
them.
look. Spell book. Let's see.
It should be just an attack roll, yeah.
Yeah. So I will say that you can like reach your hand through the bookshelf to try and grab at him, but that will make your attack at a disadvantage unless you happen to run around the bookshelf to try and get at him.
Yeah, because if I mean, I also have guiding bolts, but that's also
Yeah, he's currently behind the cover of the bookshelf. So
okay. So I have to run around. How much?
Mhm.
I got 30 foot of movement. How far is that?
Forgot my companion. I have
Companion.
15.
I have a ghostly crow that follow. Or is it ghostly? I'll get back to you guys on that. But I have a crow that's with me.
The circle thing. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. By the way.
If you hover over the icon in the middle and press backspace, it deletes it.
Okay. Backspace. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Yeah, I have a slightly ethereal black crow that hangs out with me.
Yeah.
one of the details we forget when it has been 2 weeks.
10.
I know. I was looking through my stuff and like the companion's band. You have a pet. It's
So
like,
if I go around the bottom here, that's 15.
caw.
And that'll be 25. I could only get about right there. Would that still be enough to reach him?
Well, you can like move part of the way so you can see where he is in relation to you on the other side.
Okay.
Climb out of the bookshelf
Could I
and
climb
slap
over the
that hand.
It'll be counted as difficult terrain because you were trying to slide through the bookshelf through the books.
It'll be 15 foot, so I could actually technically do that because I have 30 foot of movement.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
The difficult terrain will only be for 5 of the feet, right? So
Yeah.
So I'd be like this, right? Whoa.
it would take to move
I
that
have to
15. It would
move.
take 20.
I have to move around this way because you can't technically go through the wall. It keeps telling me I can't.
That's fine. You just move how you need to, and we'll say that you just go through the bookshelf.
Oh, shit. He's a big mofo.
Mhm.
He is literally a giant.
Okay, sorry about the cursing, but let's see here. I gotta go back to my sheet, and then here, and then inflict wounds.
So you think the darkness is your friend?
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I was waiting for the Bane references.
I had to get pulled into the darkness first.
Let's see. Oh, actions. I gotta go to actions instead of spell book. I'm not used to that. And there it is.
I do hope the sound comes out well.
Cast spell.
There you go. Oh, that should have a hit to it.
She rolls it, and then she first rolls attack, and then if it meets his armor class, then she rolls damage on that.
Oh, little buttons appear. Okay, there you go.
Yep.
Awesome.
Let's see here. Armor class. Yeah, that hits him.
Damage.
If it didn't, I'd be very concerned.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
boy.
pretty good.
10,
That's
8,
getting
8.
near
So-
max.
Yeah.
Sneer.
One nice thing about this as well, guys, is if it's your turn and you go to the combat encounters tab, at the bottom there's an intern, so we don't have to get the we don't have to do the asking.
Okay, I'm gonna do my intern then because I can't do
There
anything
needs
else.
to be the ability to pop more of this stuff out, though.
So intern.
Definitely nice graphics.
Look at it.
And there may be a noise notification. I read something about that.
Oh, if you right-click on the tab, it'll pop it out, at least a little bit.
Yeah, plus you have a little dot on the tab that says like something updated in it. Just the same way that if you have new chat, you have a little dot on the chat message tab. That's what also happens for the combat encounter.
I still just wish I could pop the damn thing out.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have two screens and I can't use them. It's bothering the crap out of me.
Same.
Okay. So at the moment, I see 3 of them, and I can realistically only interact with 1. Yes. Okay. So, I guess Brachus yells out into the into the into the unknown. Yes. Into the library. I hope everybody's all right. Getting jumped by big ugly spiders over here.
Oh, good over here! And then you just hear in the distance the Bane reference.
All you hear is, "We might need help."
So you think the darkness is your friend?
You merely adopted the dark.
Big motherfucker. Okay.
Okay. So, real quick, Sanctuary is a bonus action, so he's going to cast that on Blue,
Oh, all right.
just in case you don't have. So it's the counterfeit of Roll20 where you need to have the slot filled in order to cast him. Okay, so. Yep, there you go. Cast spells. So, yep. So, little sanctuary bubble on
Blue.
Blue, and run in. Fuck no. The cane activation is a bonus action. I'm pretty sure. Ah shit. Let me check. When you go so walking, yeah, it's a bonus action to move it. Nope, never mind. No sanctuary for you. Yeah. So for a bonus action, he's just gonna like bring the cane handle closer to his mouth and whisper something into it, and then the cane turns into a longsword.
Oh, Veteran's Cane is sick.
Yes. And with just like a weird movement of his armor, basically you have one of the plates that was almost like set on his forearm that slides down and then like just turns into a shield, and then he gets ready for battle with shield and longsword in hand. Then just runs into it and starts whacking at it.
All right. Can you move your token down to? Yep.
There you go. And that would be longsword attack. We only have 1 attack, so just roll for it. Roll for attack. Regular. I guess 9 does not hit.
Let's see. Double checking their armor class. No, 9 does not hit.
Yep. Okay. Well, just moving in combat, shouting. That will be it for their turn.
Gotcha. See, next up will be the.
Oh my god, that's so cool. One of the options is in core at the very bottom there's combat theme. Set a sound that would play when combat begins, when your turn is next, and when is your turn.
Hmm.
Ooh. Where's this?
I just in options. So configure settings at the bottom of core.
Thank you.
Let's see here, and double check on how that goes. Right.
Is he on the bookshelf?
Yep, he's climbing.
Alright, well.
Okay, let's see. I'm guessing a 21 hits Marco.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he just spat web at you.
He spat web at me.
Yep. As an action, the restrained creature can make a DC 11 strength check, escaping from the webbing. On a success, the effect ends if the webbing is destroyed. The webbing has an AC of 10, 5 hit points, is vulnerable to fire damage, and immune to bludgeoning damage. The
Okay.
creature is restrained by the webbing.
Okay.
Yep.
How tight is the webbing?
Tight enough for you to be restrained.
Alright. I would like to rage. When I rage, I quadruple in size. So I am now counted as a large creature. Does that break their webbing? Because I quite literally expand.
Well, I think part of the range is that you get advantage on strength checks.
Oh, yeah. That's all highlighting that. Alright. I guess I'll just make an athletics check advantage. 12.
Yeah, that just barely breaks you out, so.
Alright. He gets big. He's going through the bookshelf.
Okay.
He is now 1,600. Oh no! Sorry, he's 3,600 pounds now. So he's just gonna shoulder this book. No,
What's-
sorry, I'm 400 pounds.
Oh, it's like 3,000 pounds. I'm like, what's the floor made of here? Is there a
Wood.
basement below this?
Unfortunately,
Well,
there is
now-
no basement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there a crawl space or is it on a concrete slab?
It's on a concrete slab. Yeah, don't worry.
Oh,
I,
damn
I,
it.
knew, I
Yeah.
knew going in how his character worked, so I planned for that.
We need to have him fall through some floors at some point.
Now
No,
the floors
don't
are
worry.
moved up.
Wait. I gotta check in large reduce again. Is it doubled in weight or is it quadrupled in weight?
I think
thought
it's
it was
Probably
quadrupled.
Actually, it in
Because you're 4 times bigger. Bigger in all the
the target
dimensions.
size doubles in all dimensions. Its weight is multiplied by 8. Sorry, no, I am 3,200 pounds. So yeah, he just goes through this bookshelf. Does the eder cap fall down?
I'd say that, yeah, the air cap would actually fall over here as you charge through the
Cool.
bookshelf.
He's going to flip out his kitchen knife, which now resembles more of an axe head, and flip out the pole arm from his other hand, attach him, and just bring the fucking halberd down on this eder cap.
All right, roll your attack roll.
Attack. 17 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
It should be. Okay, cool. 21.
Yeah. Okay.
Not 21. Sorry, 11.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so he just takes this big halberd and fucking shatters the table. And that'll be my turn, because bonus action, movement.
Gotcha.
So, wait. 10 feet. Actually, I'm guessing this was probably half difficult terrain to go through the bookshelf.
Yeah, we'll say so.
Alright, so then he's gonna actually back up 10 feet as well to get closer to the other two.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure why your token's not getting bigger, because it should. You counted yourself as a large.
Yeah, I mean, I'm large on my character sheet,
I don't think of that.
but it doesn't automatically size the token with all the stuff.
Right. See here, appearance. Right, scale ratio. I'm not fiddling with the token size just yet because I know from personal experience that it gets weird.
Yeah.
Let's see here. So after Marco is another Eder cap. Well,
Test this real quick.
wait.
There we
that
go.
was-
Now I'm a
yeah.
large creature.
Okay.
You just have to
I
bring
just
it out.
updated the scale. Yeah. I wonder if I can. I wonder if I can put that scaling onto my rage. That'll be something to figure out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's see. That's that Eder cap. Next is Doc.
It didn't play any sounds. That's sad.
Did you update it?
Yeah. The save settings. All right.
Yep, you're currently grappled by the thin giant.
All right. And it's an action to get out, which I don't want to do. How is he looking after that inflict wounds?
Like he barely cared.
Oh.
Well, he may have necrotic resistance. I didn't think about that. He's a damn whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. You know what? We'll do that next turn. I'm gonna look down and see like the spikes of wood from the ceiling or something,
Sure.
and I'm gonna like extend an arm and like shoot this like little grappling at it, and then use that to flick the wood up at this guy's face. And I'm casting catapult.
There you go. Everyone loves catapult. Okay, so that's a dex check.
DC 16. No,
Gotcha.
13. Sorry. Oh, that's so low. It's so low.
Yeah, it's a 19.
Yeah, that does nothing then. I thought the DC was gonna be higher.
Did you prioritize the your intelligence over everything else?
Yes. I
Okay,
have a
so
16.
yeah, I guess you only have a proficiency of 2 right now, right?
3. All right, proficiency 2. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Whoa.
So yeah, your saving throw should be 8 plus your proficiency. That would take you to 10, and then the plus 3 from your intelligence would be 13.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I just looked up a macro to change my size.
Panic token speaker. I don't know why that turned itself back on. Okay. So that misses, and I guess if there's anything behind it, then I'll hit that, but
Yeah, it just hits a wall.
alright. How can I delete that? There you go. That's it, I guess. Actually, that's the reaction. Never mind.
All right, let's see here. Double checking what my character can do. All right. Yep. Okay. So you're gonna see Baloo roll over the table, grabs up some pebbles in the dodge roll, hands it off to Arthur. As a bonus
Delish.
action, as a bonus action, he casts Magic Stone, and as his action, no, wait, he can't do that. See here. Yeah, he's just getting over there, and then it will be Arthur's turn, and then he will be firing a Magic Stone at the Eder cap to the south. Which, let's see here, hopefully that hits. It does. Damage. Piddly little 5. Oh well. That is Baloo and Arthur's turn, so next is the Eder caps. Let's see.
After
Yeah.
the shrub.
See, whoop. Let's see here. The ruler says that Charlie is unfortunately only that many feet away. See here, and that guy. Well, that guy can actually now take his attack. Let's see here. Features. Multi-attack. Yep. Okay, so he's going to be trying to attack Brachus. His target is... That is not his target. Shut up. Let's see here. And... Yep. 10 and 9 miss. So, Brachus is good.
Fair now. Question: is chat working for people? Because for me, it's just like locked on macro's last macro.
Okay, did that update it?
Yeah, but I don't have the roles unless you did GM roles instead of public roles.
Yeah, I'm doing GM rolls.
Oh, that's why. Never mind then. It works.
Yeah, because sometimes I do little bullshit rolls that I have to do math in my head for, so...
Yeah, no worries. Because like I hear the roll go, I just don't see it pop.
Yeah, I
So
know.
that-
Same. It's just like he's probably doing DM rolls.
It is confusing.
Yeah, see, so that one's just moving. Next is the Thin Giant. So,
Weird.
with... So, let's see here. So, first off, with Doc still being grappled, he is going to be using his Consuming Bite.
Ooh, Saturn eating in the sun.
Let's see, the target's my and let's see. Wait. That's not right. Let's see.
Don't mean to act stupid, but how do you move the map?
I right click and drag.
Okay. Thank you. I was
Yep.
totally stuck wherever Jay was at.
Sorry.
Okay, 1 second here. Okay. Yeah, I'll just have to roll the old-fashioned way then and add the modifiers that way.
Well, guys,
And-
it's been nice knowing you.
Yeah. Now, for some reason, it's not giving me the option to roll attack, and I'm going to have to adjust that later, but for the time being... Yeah, for some reason, despite being in his hand, he rolled only a 16 to hit you.
Yeah, I have a 19 AC.
Right. So...
You
that
actually?
I do!
What the fuck?
I'm an artificer.
Interesting.
I have infused armor. I actually need to check what that infusion is.
It's just +1.
Okay,
I might
but
have
on the
another
other hand,
ability,
he does hit with his 2 claw attacks on Charlie.
Ah, damn it.
Can you hit my
Okay.
18 class?
Wait, he has 2 claw attacks. I'm grappled in one of them.
Hit me with the 18 claw attack. I
Would
have
he
Sorry.
lose one of those attacks?
No, because it would also count as him like kicking.
Oh. So he can kick harder than an 18 armor class? Good gracious.
Yeah, because he rolled a 25 and a 29, so...
Oh yeah, he got really good strength.
Let's see here. So, whoop, and whoop. Normal. Okay, so Charlie, you take 14 slashing damage.
14 from 26 is what? See that? Shoot. I have 12 hit points left, I think.
All
He
right.
took me down to half. Oh, look,
Yeah.
the sound came through.
Scared the shit out of me.
Yeah.
That was so fucking loud.
Okay, next
Yeah.
is Charlie.
Okay, now I'm thinking. I'm sitting here thinking, let me check this one. What's this one again? It's been a minute. Edit. Okay, I can hit him with 4-6, and the next attack against him would have advantage. So I'm gonna hit him with guiding bolt.
You're gonna have to back up first.
Oh yeah. Okay, let me back up first.
But if backing up will incur an attack of opportunity.
Oh, well, just totally hit him with my warhammer and say, "Wah!"
Saying wah.
Yeah.
Wah.
Ah.
Luigi.
Okay, so I'm just gonna knock him with the warhammer.
Wario.
Okay.
Okay, let's see here. Okay. Other attack. Normal. Oh, that don't do shit.
It misses, I'm afraid.
I'm screwed.
Yeah, you guys are not looking very good.
Mhm.
It is your turn.
I like it. Okay.
It's fun.
Yeah. Cool. Question is, I can move around the creature while being within combat, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Just move over there, just in case he's.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can see light over there, so I assume that's where the rest of the party is.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it's gonna be a pretty simple.
Oh.
Just longsword attack. Yeah, it is just gonna be a longsword attack. Attack. 12. Fuck. Does that
Misses. Nope.
hit? God damn it.
Armor class of 13, buddy.
I'm not hitting for shit. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, let's see here. Next up is one of the Eder caps. Let's see, is that guy? Yep. Let's see here. So this guy is going to be. Well, if I can get the damn feature to work properly. There we go. Yes, usability. Thank you. Come on. There you go. Normal. Ah! Hey, Charlie, you're caught in a web.
Darn it.
See? Yep. DC 11, unless you can, DC 11 strength check, which will be your action, or you can try to cut your way out, and it is vulnerable to fire damage if you have access to that.
Oh, I do. I have them.
Oh
Secret
boy,
weapon.
it's my turn. Okay, so they sound like they're having a rough time over there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll dash an action. Just go through a bookshelf again.
Okay.
How tall are you?
I am now. If I double in height, I'm now 12 feet. So, and then it's difficult terrain through the bookshelf. So there. All right. And is Doc getting eaten?
Yeah, you do see that the very tall, thin giant is holding Doc in one hand. And the giant is torn between trying to chomp on Doc versus kicking at Cat.
Well, sucks to be that giant. I've already done my action and bonus action. Or, no, I haven't done my bonus action, but I don't really have a bonus action, so that's going to be my turn.
Okay.
I'm just staring down the giant.
All right, let's see here. Does this guy still have access to his web? Let's see, see, attack, normal. That's a 7, so it misses.
Kenton, what is that?
Doc, you're up.
So to get out would be an action, huh?
Yeah,
Was he trying to swallow me or bite me?
bite.
Okay. That makes me feel a little bit safer. Where she go? I hate that you can't pop things out. Okay. Sorry, I need to check one thing. I don't. Okay. I thought I had Alchemist Fire. I do not. I'll have to make that. This guy didn't take any damage from that. I am going to I don't know where the pouch would be. I'll reach into one of my pockets in my vest and pull out this vial that I will chuck. I like take the cork off of it and then chuck it up his arm at his face and throw it at him.
Alright.
I don't need to make. Actually, can I see the spider as well?
I'd say that you can see that spider up here.
Where is it?
There's an ettercap right here climbing along the bookshelf.
Oh, okay. So it's ways away. Okay. I don't think I can get them both in this line. Then that's a 30-foot line. Correct.
I believe so. I don't see how you can angle yourself to like. Well, shoot.
All right. Well, I'm gonna just put this whole line on top of this giant then.
All right.
Boop.
So this is caustic brew.
Yes.
That's yeah.
That's a deck save.
I don't know there is a save. Oh, there is. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah,
DC
it says deck
15
save.
dexterity.
It also says it on the click.
Yeah.
So wait, Eric, you may be able to click on his button and it will make the death save. You have the thing targeted.
Okay. Let's see here. Normal. Oh yeah. Oh, that's cool.
Convenience.
It feels way more like well thought out for combat compared to Roll20.
Okay, so I'm going to be a little bit nice and say that since I technically accidentally rolled twice on his deck save, Vel, do you want me to use his first save or his second?
I'm gonna flip a coin. 500 will be the first one.
Okay, that was the 18.
No, I hadn't. I was flipping. I was saying I had a 500 yen coin. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's fine. It rolled 2, but that's fine.
See, next is the Furbolg. Let's see. His bonus action, he is going to... A star constellation of an archer is going to appear on him, and as an action... let's see, we did say that this would stack, because it's just more fun if it does. Hey Jay, he's casting Enlarge on you.
Oh, hell yeah. There's no size 4? Alright.
Yeah, so the target size doubles in all dimensions and its weight is multiplied by 8. The gross increases by its size category by 1.
So he becomes huge?
Yes. And I now have the push lift drag of larger than is on that is listed. I have more push weight drag than a fucking Tarask.
Let's see, and yeah, until the spell ends, he has advantage on strength checks and saving throws, which you already did. And your weapon also grows to match, so it deals an extra 1d4 damage.
Yeah.
And he is going to be moving his ass right over here.
I need to not make things that are saving throws. That's all I have.
Well, see here. So that was action, bonus action, and then let's see here. Oh, right. Then it will be Arthur's turn. Spellbook, so he will be firing Magic Stone. Because he can do that.
Wait.
Let's see, that will be that.
Oh, no. I need to refigure this out. I took favorite spell, but I didn't put down what the spell was.
Ooh. Nothing like being 25,500 pounds.
How much does a tank weigh? I'm pretty sure that's the
I weigh less than the tank. I did look this up.
Mm-hmm. 80 tons. Okay. Yeah, but that's a big ass fucking tank.
Yeah.
What about a VBA?
I also calculated my push drag and lift. It's something dumb. Because my base is 1,000 multiplied by 2 for large, 2 again multiplied by 4, for huge, 8 for gigantic, and then one more above gigantic, which I'll just say is colossal. So it's 1,000 times 8, so it's 8,000 pounds of push drag lift. Or no, sorry, that's just for my carrying capacity. Push drag lift is actually twice of that.
Coco, real quick, what's your armor class?
18.
Okay, so the Ettercat misses both of his attacks.
Nice.
And see, and next is this asshole, who is still running because he was all the way in the far damn corner. Yeah. And coming back up now, it is the Thin Giant's turn again. And let's see, so features, attack, because for some reason it's not... Giants. Stop telling me who I'm targeting, it doesn't matter. You should be rolling straight anyway. What?
Any-
And what?
Recommendations from the cast while he's doing this on which spell I should pick? Either Healing Word, Catapult, or Tasha's as my favorite.
I'm just kind of straight up covering your token, Eric.
That's fine.
I mean, technically, I'm now 2 sizes larger than you, so you can freely fucking move through my space.
Yeah. See, normal. Okay, so Charlie, 17 hits you or not?
Yes, I have 18 armor. Oh no, it don't. It don't. I have an 18
Okay.
armor class. What am I
Cool.
saying?
So in that case, the Thin Giant somehow misses all 3 of his attacks.
Oh.
And now it is your turn.
Sorry.
Okay, let's see here.
Wait, quick question, Eric. How tall is the roof?
I'm gonna say 20 feet.
Oh, then I'm actually bigger than the roof. Well, a large reduce wouldn't let me get that high since it spans to a container, but I am larger. I'm brushing the roof then.
Yeah,
I'm a
well,
big boy.
yeah.
All right, I will give myself that back then.
Okay, so
Charlie, what are you doing?
I can totally do Sacred Flame to get rid of the web if I want to.
Nope, that
It's
Sacred
Radiant.
Flame is
Flame is
radiant.
radiant.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
radiant. That's right. So I have
Yeah.
to, because I don't think I have any other thing that's. Let me check my spell book.
Yeah, so you
No.
can either try to cut it if you have like a dagger or something,
Let's see.
or use a strength check to try and get it break free.
Let's see. I probably have to do a strength check. Yeah. Yep, I have to do a strength check. And then, as a bonus action, I can do a healing word if anybody needs it close by me.
You're the only one who's really taken any damage so far.
Proof. Okay, so strength.
I would just hand
check.
yourself.
Okay,
Or is that an action? That would suck.
so we click up here. Ability check or saving throw.
This is an ability check.
Okay. Normal one. Ah, totally not broken free. I don't think.
Nope, you're still in the webs. So unless you have a bonus action.
The only thing I have as a bonus action, I think, is, let's see, is Healing Word and Shield of Faith and Spiritual Weapon. Hold on. And what's that bottom one? I can't see it. Oh, magic weapon is also a bonus action.
Well, it's up to you if you want to spend a bonus action on any of that.
I gotta check to see what it adds a +2 to the AC for the duration. For
It's
me,
also concentration, so
yeah, probably not gonna work. If I move, I'm gonna take an opportunity attack, correct?
I mean, currently you can't move because you're restrained.
Oh, that's true. Well, yeah, I used my action, so I can't do a damn thing.
Like I said, you have a bunch of bonus action spells, so it's up to you if you want to cast one.
Check here. Then I have as a bonus action. I can.
Jay, you were coming over to help us, weren't you?
Yeah, no, I'm I'm there.
Okay. Oh, I don't have that prepared. Never mind. I can't do that.
Okay, so I can use a spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon. Because that's a bonus action, yay! Yes, spell. And I'm gonna attack him.
Okay.
Normal. Why is it showing up twice as I move it?
Don't know. But
Yeah,
15 does not hit his 16 armor class.
damn it!
Yep.
Oh, dang it.
I believe that's all you can do.
Yep.
Hey, Coco, still fiddling with that editor cap?
Well, there's 3 of them in my line of sight at the moment, and I haven't done any damage to it.
We could leave.
Do we have what we need so far?
Oh, this was when I set up. Okay, I just
You have collected a lot of books, but not a whole hell of a lot because your characters did not spread themselves like too far into the library.
Hmm. So we have some, but not everything.
We could at least move the entrance. I don't know.
Okay, I guess 2 more turns, and depending on how things go, we might retreat.
We've done no damage to anyone yet.
Yep.
No, I halberd an ettercap.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Jay has damaged a Ettercap, and there is some damage on the giant, but not that much.
Fucking 12 again for an AC of 13.
Are you supposed to be proficient with a longsword? Because
I'm
you're
gonna
not adding your
prepare Fairy
proficiency
Fire
to
next.
rolls.
I am supposed to be proficient with it.
You're not adding proficiency to the rolls,
Ah,
or you're adding only proficiency and not your strength. I believe is.
He doesn't have any strength.
I should have a +2 in strength.
So then you need an
Alright,
extra plus 2
then-
to that. So it'll be a 14.
Yeah, you're missing either proficiency or strength added to your longsword roll.
A versatile melee weapon attack.
If it's versatile, then maybe I don't know. I don't know the stats of a longsword offhand.
Versatile only determines if he's using it with one hand or two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it just means that if I use it with 2, I deal 1d10 instead of 1d8.
Correct. But we're just talking about attack rolls right now. So you need to sort out like why you're only rolling with either your strength or proficiency, because that's part of the reason why you're rolling so low.
Yes. So this should be better now. Wait, if I try to roll again, attack, add plus bonus, regular. No, it's still just.
You're still not adding the.
Yeah, you're still not adding something to it.
Do you have proficiency with longswords? Do you have that on your character sheet, like in attributes, in weapon proficiencies?
Oh no, it's missing.
Well, that would explain
That's
it.
where it is.
Ah, okay. I do believe I have proficiency with simple weapons.
Yeah, so you can just add configure weapon proficiency and then add simple weapons.
As a
Hmm.
paladin, you should also have proficiency with martial weapons, so
All of them, or
I would think
Yeah.
so.
All martial weapons.
okay.
Yeah.
I'll just try it again, just for shits and giggles. Yes, now it works. Okay, I can see with the formula it now adds a +2 and +2.
If only that
Okay.
counted.
Oh,
Well, I mean, he would have rolled a 14, but they don't have I don't know what their armor class is.
13.
13. So do I hit?
So yeah, you would have hit.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna let you keep that crit to make up for the fact that you've been fucking up like this.
Here, he can have my inspiration. There, take that crit.
No, you
No,
Just
I'm gonna
give
let
it
him
to
have
him.
that crit for free
Oh.
because he's a fuck up.
All right.
keep your inspiration. I
Wow.
forgot that we had that though.
Yes.
Let's
Kill
see
it.
attack, critical damage, critical hit. Yes. Okay. So that is 11 critical slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yep.
There you go.
Let's
User
see
code
here.
would like
Oh,
permission to update token.
Oh my god, the overflow. All right. I would like to grab the giant that is grappling with Doc. So
You're gonna try and grapple the giant?
yes.
Okay then. Let's see here. That is a.
So here's the thing: I can't grapple Doc. I'm I am 2 sizes larger than him, so I'll just affect the giant with the grapple.
Okay.
That might not matter, but you don't know that yet, and as a character, so that's fine.
I mean, wow, cool, 2 4s.
Well, he
go
rolled
main
12,
inspiration.
so
Yeah.
I guess you're on inspiration too.
Yeah, I'll do inspiration to. Do I roll it with advantage again, or just the 3rd dice?
I'll say roll it with advantage because Jesus Christ, you're fucking massive.
21.
There you go. Yeah, so now the thin giant is grappled.
Cool.
How does it feel?
I mean,
Okay, so he can't
have
move
I restricted
anywhere.
his-
Hmm?
Yeah, grapple chain.
Speed 0, condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends if blah blah blah. So all you've done is just make sure that he's not moving anywhere.
Oh, cool. Yeah, no, I forgot how useless grappling was in this.
Yep.
You could have shoved him to the ground, then forced movement on grapples me.
On grappling.
Remember how OP
Yeah,
shove is?
Yeah, can I shove instead of grapple?
Remind me how shove works again.
It's an action. I think
It's literally the exact same thing, except you knock him prone instead of grappling.
Okay, I'll say that you knocked him prone then.
Cool.
And does that count as forced movement on my part?
Let's see if we pray for grapple, then the grapple all the way by the thunder. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from the reach of the grappler. No, because he is shoving the creature, not you, away.
Okay.
Alright, well,
You can do either prone or.
I guess
I'm going for a ride.
I'll impose myself. I'll just block the eder cap so they can't web him. I don't know.
Okay.
My game plan kind of fell off after I got big, so
That's your
Let's
whole
see.
thing, though.
Yeah, that was my plan. I mean, it's worked really well.
Well, I don't really have a plan for my whole actual thing.
Jay's plan. Step 1, get big.
Step 2, I don't know.
So,
There's
figure
no
it
step
out.
2. Step 1, get big.
Yeah. Step 2, I don't know,
Drop it.
25,000 pounds upon a giant will be upon you.
Yeah, step 1, get big. Step 2, bigger. Step 3, I don't know.
Yeah.
Step 4, profit.
More
Profit.
big.
Yeah, more big.
Step 2, look, I can count.
Let's see, so that guy was right there. Let's see, measurement control. So yep, he'll just be going to right where dang it. It's going right there, and that's all that asshole can do because his weapon hasn't recharged, and now it's back to Doc.
Does he have disadvantage at dexterity saves?
Double checking prone.
Probably not, but I'm asking.
Prone creature's only movement option is to crawl unless it stands up and thereby ends the condition. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. An attack roll against the creature has advantage if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature. Otherwise, the roll is at disadvantage.
So no. Okay.
I mean, if you have an attack roll, which we both know you don't now.
I mean, I have daggers and sickles, but they do nothing. All my spells are saving throws. They're all dex saves. This is so dumb. Fuck.
Just catapult him within 5 feet, and they will
Yeah.
cancel out the disadvantage.
Well, catapult shouldn't have a disadvantage. It just is straight. It's a dex save.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. However, yes, I'm going to do that because it's a favorite spell, and if it fails it, he's going to take a lot of damage. Do I have any saber suck? They're all saber suck. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do that again. DC 13 dex save.
Let's see here. DC 13 dex save. Normal. That's a 20.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay, it took me a lot of time to prep this, but now he's finally going to be able to do this shit. In a sec while I roll some attacks. Let's see, there's that. Then there's some features. Should be this
It was
one.
not meant for being grappled.
And then that one. Quit. Normal. Normal. And normal. And damn. Okay. Damage. Normal. Damage. Normal. And damage. Normal. Let's see, there's 35. Jesus Christ.
Fireball.
So as an action, he casts Guiding Bolt. As a bonus action, he fires a celestial arrow from his star form, and that immediately goes over to Arthur, who throws his last magic stone, which is enough to... Let's see here. Well, that drops that and this Ettercap. So, 2 dead Ettercaps. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Next up is... Let's see here. Can he move over? Yes, he can. Hey, Charlie.
Hi.
He's going to grapple the giant? There's the web the giant? That's
So
a chance for a big meal.
He's an ally to the giant. And the giant is still the beefiest guy in the room. I'm pretty sure he has more hit points than any other 2 characters combined.
Probably.
On top of which, since Charlie's restrained, that means he gets to make his attacks at advantage.
Oh, shit.
Will you survive?
I don't know. I have 12 hit points.
Probably not.
I can bring you back up.
Well, you're going to have to because that just bit her for 2 piercing. Well, I don't know how that number broke down, but it's 15 damage.
So I'm down.
Yep.
0.
I can
And
bring you
then-
back up, but we need to deal with that thing, 'cause otherwise you're not going to get a turn.
Y'all
Let's see
deal.
here. And then, because for some fucking weird ass reason, I don't know why the hell this thing is like trying to pick targets for me. I need it to stop.
I mean, I guess it's so that the damage actually applies to the character.
Questions.
Yeah, I'm trying to get this one over here that's right next to Brackus to target Brackus, but it won't.
You can press T over hovering over, and it will target a token.
Okay.
Yeah, now I can see the little green dot, so I assume you're targeting me.
Okay, that'll help. Let's see, attack, normal, and attack, normal. What's your armor class again?
18.
Okay, so he misses again.
Hey.
Yeah, fuck that overcap. See you. And back to the top of the initiative, and let's see here. Right. So I guess he's going to try and take another bite out of Doc. It's not blocked by. Okay, I'm moving his ass over here so it doesn't keep telling me it's blocked by the wall because it's not.
Hey, I can see him.
I see, and then
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Nope. Should have been. Okay, normal and normal. I'm guessing 23 and 28 both hit Marco.
Yeah, but hold
yes.
on.
Marco
Oh,
or
Marco.
Doc?
Marco.
Marco
Yeah,
is adopted.
yes.
Does he miss on his bite again?
I'm doing the claws against Marco first.
Oh, you,
Yeah.
you
Would
said
he have
trying to.
disadvantage since he's prone, or did he stand up?
That's true. I completely forgot that he was prone. So, yep, he would use half. Yeah, he would use half of his movement to get up first, and then he's not actually on this side of the bookcase. I'm only moving him over here so I can allow them to target on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Bookcase doesn't exist anymore, to be honest. With these two giants.
Well,
Probably
this
not.
one doesn't.
Okay, so let's see here. First of all, yeah, so Marco takes 12 slashing damage,
Halved for rage.
right? And 17 misses Doc.
No, 17. Oh, Doc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he keeps rolling not very well on his bite attack.
I can force movement him, but I can't. He hasn't hit me.
Oh, trust me, he wants to hit you. It's just he can't.
He keeps trying to chew on my metal mask. It's like
Okay, Charlie, please roll a death saving throw.
natural 20. Natural 20.
Seem like it's your turn. So.
You got this.
So extra.
16.
Well, that's a success at least.
Yeah.
Hey,
See,
Coco, you want to miss again?
Yes, let me miss. That's the only thing I do in this goddamn place. Wait, actually, I have sleep. Would that let me double check. But how many dice?
Sleep
do
is
I
really
roll?
good at early levels. That might actually help
It's
you.
4d8.
Hit points pool, so.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna cast sleep and try to target both of them. The ones that are next to me.
Okay.
And we'll start with the ones with the lowest HP. Or
Mhm.
highest. I forget.
Consume spell slot, place measurement tool. So it
We
should
once made a mistake of not doing it that way, and it just affected everyone with the HP, and it was so broken.
here, and I just need to roll. Just regular roll, and that it's 5d8. Okay. Might not be enough. 29. So the way I want to go about it is I want to like add all the HP pool on this one first, and then transfer it to the other one that I
Well,
assume is here.
That's the thing. You don't get a choice, but that's how it's gonna work out anyway because he did have the lowest. He had
Oh.
28 hit points, so he is asleep.
God damn it. Okay, so he is asleep, but the other one is not.
Correct.
Okay. But no, that was my action. Okay. Well, since that was my action, he is asleep, so I can technically move out without provoking attack opportunities.
Correct.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll rejoin the group. Wait.
This bookcase is pretty fucked up, so you could go through
When?
there.
30 feet. Fuck. 30 feet is not much. Okay.
No,
Yeah,
it's a big map.
yeah, I'm moving here. And that's all I can do.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna axe the. I'm gonna halberd the giant.
All right.
Mm,
Bop. Attack. Normal. 15 to hit.
Still a 16 armor class.
Oh, use your inspiration. Take mine. Damn it.
All right.
I can't use it for anything.
I have a 50-50 chance of hitting this dude. Yeah, no. Marco misses twice.
we are not made for combat.
Marco is relatively decent at combat. He's a barbarian. It's kind of hard to be bad at combat, but like, god damn.
Bad at rolling.
We're just bad at the game.
To be fair, I don't have any spells on my spell list that aren't a saving throw. So I don't feel bad about this anymore. Oh.
Now
Like,
you
I
know how
actually
to
can't
play
pick
it.
anything that's an attack roll. That sucks.
And
Just
see
Seasoned
here,
Alchemist is
and-
kind of the worst artificer subclass.
Yep. But that's what he picked.
Wait, I have access to Divine Smite? What?
Normal.
You're a
and
paladin!
normal. Well, that's a nat 1 on his bite, but that's a soft 20 on his claws against Brackus, so that's 7 slashing damage.
Hey, my first damage.
And that's it for him. What's Doc doing?
I should honestly just escape at this point. Like, but ugh. He's not prone anymore, so I can't do that. That's just a sand throw.
Wait. Where is it?
I could do one more catapult. No. I want to get up. Actually, that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna use my action trying to get up.
Okay.
Oh, it takes plus.
Acrobatics.
Okay.
Yep, and he has to make an athletics check to maintain his hold on you. That's normal.
I'll succeed that. I'm pretty sure he has more than a +7 to his strength.
Real quick, what happens if they roll the exact same amount?
It's a contested check, so I mean, for like AC, it goes to
Yeah,
the attacker. So
yeah, it's like whoever rolls has to meet or beat like the solid one, but if they're both rolling. You know, I'm gonna give this to Doc only because the only reason why he got a 7 is because he rolled a nat 1.
Oh. Yeah, I'll take that then.
So you finally managed to break loose of his hold.
Okay. The bookshelf isn't here anymore, so could I just go over to where Charlie is?
Sure.
I can't move through the wall, but
We'll say that like it's within spitting distance, so yeah, you can just go over to where she is. If you got like any sort of healing to give her, by all means.
you know what? We'll do this. I'll be out of reach of both of them right now. You know what? No, I want to attract attention to this guy, so I'm gonna kick this guy with no damage, just as free action. Just trying to get his attention, and I'm gonna do the healing word on Charlie.
Okay.
As a bonus action. Where's my healing word? Still getting used to this whole thing. That's the last spell slot. Thanks, Aileen.
At least I'm alive. I'm staying
Play
alive.
dead for a second, if you would, please.
I'm just gonna lay there like,
Just play dead.
I'm dead.
Okay. Okay, so that was that should have been your action to
That's
get
my full
out. Your
turn.
bonus action. Okay.
I'm done. Oh, sorry. I could end my turn.
Do you want Baloo to target the giant or an Ettercap?
Giant.
Blue seems to be doing the best here, so go for the giant, man.
Okay. So he does need a bonus action to recharge Magic Stone. Do you want him to do that, or do you want him to attack with his bonus action?
Attack.
Okay, then. Let's see here. What? Let's see. First level cast spell. Let's see here. In features, that would be Starform Archer. Let's see here. Attack, normal, and attack, normal. And now damage, and damage. Let's see, so that's 22 radiant damage against the giant.
Whew.
And Arthur can't really do anything because he doesn't have any more magic stones. So next up would be an Ettercap. Yep, this one is going to be prioritizing Doc.
Yeah, I got the tension.
Yep. See here, bite and claws. Attack, normal, and normal. Jesus Christ. Okay, for once they're actually rolling well, and one of them's a crit.
Oh, that's neat. The first one that hits? Is it the first one that crits, or?
The claw was the 21, that was the first one, and the second one was the crit, that was the bite.
He's gonna get hit by this. And he's gonna move DC 13 strength save.
Let's see here. When you take damage from a creature that is within 10 feet of you, you can use your reaction to emanate telekinetic energy. The creature that dealt damage to you must make a strength save. On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 force damage and is pushed away up to 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much and isn't pushed. Okay, let's see here. Strength saving throw, DC 13. And it rolled a 14.
God damn it!
So let's see, how much damage does he take exactly?
It's like half of this. 6.
6.
And he stays where he's at. I just vibrate for a second.
Bzz, bzz.
Like there's a glitch. Like
Okay, well, you still take 30 damage.
oh yeah, no, I'm down now.
Damn.
After the second attack.
Yep. Okay, let's see here. And that was that Ettercap. And next up is the sleeping one. He's still asleep. Thin Giant. Let's see. Yeah, he is... I'll make an intelligence check on him, one. Oh, actually, that'd probably be wisdom. Let's see. Wisdom check. Normal. Yeah, he's going to be stupid enough to try and start with Marco.
Try to
Let's
grab
see.
me?
He doesn't need to grapple you. He just did that so that way he always had a source of food within arm's reach. That's why he grabbed Doc, but he can still
like
bite
it
you.
worked.
Yeah, he kept rolling like shit against your 19 armor class.
And then I died immediately to the spider.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, I have to move his ass over here.
Just remove the wall.
I don't remember offhand exactly how to get to the layer properly. What's Marco's armor class again?
16.
Okay, the 13 misses, 25 hits, so he takes, at least from the claws, 12 damage, which you can cut in half. And then the consuming bite is an 18.
Yep.
Okay, so reading what the consuming bite does. You take so much piercing and so much necrotic damage. The target's HP maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the necrotic damage taken, and the giant regains HP equal to that amount. The reduction lasts until the target finishes a long rest. The target dies if the effect reduces his HP maximum to 0. So
Are you alive?
he takes 20. He takes 25 damage from the bite, and Jesus Christ, he rolls maximum damage on the necrotic, so 12 necrotic damage of that.
Okay, so 25 from the bite, halves to 12.
And your HP maximum until your next long rest is reduced by 6.
It's necrotic damage. I don't think it's halved.
Yeah, no, it's not. So
Okay, so
12 minus what was the necrotic damage?
Okay, so the piercing damage was 7, and then which you can cut in half, and then the necrotic was 12.
Okay, so 23 to 7 is 4, so 19, and then 12 necrotic, 7 HP. Alright. I'm still up.
Alright. Charlie?
Okay, I'm not constricted anymore, right?
Correct. You're currently on the ground.
Okay, I use my movement to stand. And then I'm gonna see, I'm checking on my spells I have left. Because I gotta use healing word on Doc over here. Let's see.
You also need to heal yourself. Like,
Oh, let's see here.
I guess you're an Ismart, so you could do more. You could do both. Action and bonus action healing.
Yeah, because I can heal you with my bonus action, and for my action, I can actually try to at least get rid of this ender cap that's right beside us, or do something to him. Shit. What did
I think we should just leave.
I have?
This is an embarrassment. I'm realizing just how bad my character build is too.
Okay, let's see.
We're not built.
Let's see here.
There's a reason the whole town died. I'm realizing that now.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but
Got it. I'm going
That's because they
to
put crack in everyone's soup.
inflict wounds on the ender cap that's in front of Doc.
alright.
Or wait, what's guiding bolt?
Guiding bolt's a ranged attack roll, so
Oh yeah.
you're currently sandwiched between 2 enemies, so it will be disadvantage anyway.
So inflict wounds won't be disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Nope.
Inflict wounds is a melee attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna inflict wounds on the ender cap.
Mm-hmm.
Are they necrotic beasts?
Yeah.
No, inflict wounds should be just fine against the Ettercap.
Okay.
Attack. Normal. Damn it.
Yeah, that's a miss.
You have inspiration.
Oh yeah, I do have inspiration. Can I roll again on the attack?
Yes.
Okay. Please. Damn you!
Oh my god!
Okay. Just that just
You know, let's all make new characters.
You might have to. This might be the end of the Blue Lobsters.
Then I'm going to do healing.
Just run. Grab me and run.
Come on, scroll down. Where's it at? Healing word on Doc over there. Give him some health back.
You already tried to cast a level spell with inflict wounds.
Oh, I thought because it was a bonus action.
Yeah. No.
It's a leveled spell, so
Damn it.
It's okay.
If I back up, I'm going to take attack of opportunity again, correct?
yep.
So I'm stuck, like Chuck.
Doc is so terrible that I'm not, honestly, I don't know how much I mind. It's so
Okay.
bad.
I'm just gonna die. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna sit right here and take my hits.
Okay.
It is your turn.
Oh, there's the sound.
Sorry.
At least I know it's my turn.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the one that is right next to me hasn't been hit yet, correct?
The one right next to you does have some damage taken.
Oh, it does? Okay,
Yes.
then I'll try it. I'll try
That's
it.
the one that was hit with the halberd many moons ago.
Yeah.
The first hit that got registered into it. Fuck it, let's go with advantage. Just to be sure. I'll burn my inspiration. You gotta be shitting me. You gotta be fucking shitting me. Well, that's a 4 and a 7, so that doesn't hit.
And guess what? Only Eric has inspiration left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
It doesn't
We
matter
should
anymore.
leave.
You guys should leave. You guys might
Never.
want to leave because you keep rolling like shit.
I cannot disengage. Because
You
like,
have
I
a
want,
massive armor class and you're almost at full health. You're fine.
yeah, no, but like I want to get there, but I cannot get him up and move in one turn. Like it would take me 2 turns.
Don't worry, he's a corpse now, which classifies as an object. Picking up an object is a free action. I'll pick him up.
No, he's still unconscious. So
Yeah, he's still rolling death saves.
if
Oh,
he dead, then that counts.
Yep.
Which how much I radiate
I
death, like
do
maybe
have line
small
of sight
death.
with Charlie, correct?
You do have line of sight with Charlie.
Uh, hmm. Is it worth burning my last spell slot? What does Sanctuary actually do? That's the question.
It protects you against getting hit. They have to make a wisdom save to attack you.
Yeah, I'll put
If
Sanctuary
you
on
attack, you lose
Charlie.
it.
Also depends on your saving DC.
I think it has a range of 30 feet, so you have to move 15 feet to get to her.
Where do I see the range on this? 30 feet of range. Yep. Cannot. Great. Well, never fucking mind then.
Just
No,
move.
I'll
Just
just
move. It's okay.
I'll just move.
Yeah, just move. If we die, we'll be okay. We'll come back and as something else.
Move towards the door.
Okay, so I'll move there, take the attack of opportunity. Target Charlie.
Well, one sec. I have to make the. Could you move back real quick? Because unfortunately, the target's more than 5 feet away from you at this point, so we're not going to target him, even though we're targeting him right now.
Okay.
Fucking attack! God damn it! That's a nat 1, so now you're fine.
Cool. I target her. Sanctuary, cast spell. Does it put the sanctuary on her or no? Doesn't look like it does.
Yeah, it should put sanctuary on her, so it should be a.
Condition.
Don't. If I can just roll in, please zoom in. See here, degenerating, regenerating. I'll put this holy shield on her to
Okay,
indicate that she's under sanctuary.
cool.
So as long as I don't make an attack roll, I stay under sanctuary as long as he doesn't lose what do you call that? Concentration?
Yep.
Okay, so I can totally heal people and be cool.
Yeah, it's attack or harmful spells, so you can heal
Yeah.
and interact. So that was a part of it. I guess. I move right by the entrance, and that's my turn.
All right.
Yeah. Enter.
Gotcha.
Alright. Action disengage. I'll 30 feet away. Okay, let me move. I don't know where my fucking token is entered. I'm just gonna size myself down. So I actually fit on the grid.
That's fine.
So yeah, 30 feet. I'm going to pick up Doc. I'm 2 sizes larger than him. I don't think it needs a roll.
No, you don't need to do a roll to pick him up. I'm assuming you're going to be taking an attack of opportunity.
I'm disengaging.
Ah, okay.
So now he has full cover from the Eder cap. He is in my hand.
Okay.
And its movement, it's not his movement, so it doesn't get an attack of opportunity. And action to disengage, so I can't dash. And so that will be my turn. Let me in turn. There you go.
Okay. Let's see here. That error cap is... Well, let's see. It's going to really determine if he can recharge his goddamn web.
Might need to leave shortly.
Nope. Yeah, this fight went on a little bit longer than I expected. It was not supposed to be this challenging of a fight.
First fight of the new year.
Yep.
I think I need to rework my character a bit.
Yeah, that's a possibility. That's a very strong possibility. Hit and hit. And see here. What and what? Normal and normal. Yeah, unfortunately, that Ettercap rolled to like complete crap. So let's see here. And hey, Doc.
Death saved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Watch it. Watch me. This is gonna. I mean, this is gonna be a nat 20 or a nat 1. It's gonna determine if I want to live or not.
Ooh.
That's a
He
fail.
doesn't want to
So
live.
good.
That is a failure. That's what a failure looks like. Yes.
He's not talking about the death save. He's talking about me.
Sorry, Mom.
Let's see here. I guess a bonus action for me for Magic Stone. Or... No, I think I'll be still focus on going purely on the offensive, and Arthur will be using his turn to run over a handful of good berries to you guys. So, in the meantime, I'm just going to keep blasting.
Yeah.
Surfing
One of us is
stars
doing
really
something.
fun.
Thanks, Arthur.
Yep. And
So,
see here.
far, MVP are Arthur and Balu. Just not the dog.
And see, and that
Arthur
is
doesn't
another 27 damage against the giant. Let's
We'll
see
just
here.
leave you. You can take care of everything, and then we'll come back here in a few minutes.
Yeah, it really looks like I'm doing the heavy lifting on this one, so, going forward, might want to keep that in mind when Baloo wants to be lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Wisdom save against... Saving throw. What was the DC on that one? Doesn't matter. He rolled a 4. So he's just wasting his turn doing nothing. The other Ettercap is asleep. Thin giant. Here comes the rough attacks again. Let's see here. I guess he'll make a wisdom save against Charlie real quick. Wait. Saving throw. Normal. Oh, that's a 15.
Oh
Well,
shit! He took
goodbye,
away
Charlie.
my-
Let's see. Consuming bright. And let's see here. And just a d20 real quick. Well, it was a 12, so it missed anyway. But he's still going to be targeting Marco. Normal. And one's a nat 1 and the other's a 22. 14 damage cut in half, so Marco takes 7 damage.
How's Marco looking?
Hint him.
Yes.
It will be your turn next.
I fucking hate it so much.
Yeah, I love it.
Charlie, what are you doing?
Who looks the worst at it right now?
You.
Oh
What's
right,
that?
I did. I completely skipped over. Well, no, he would have had to dash in order to get up to Marco. So Arthur is right next to Doc in Marco's hands, and Arthur the Shrub, excuse me, has some good berries. So if you want to go over there and get the good berry from Arthur and put it in under Doc's mask to put it in his mouth.
Okay, can do
You
that.
also should. You're low and
What? Arthur.
in threatening distance.
Yeah, you should also worry about getting the hell out of there yourself.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where's Arthur and Doc again? Over there. Okay.
It's right over here.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over
Arthur
here.
the Bush and Arthur the Failure.
Let's see. Over here behind Doc, right here, or
Right
well,
there, then.
yeah, right there. And I'm gonna put the good berry in his mouth. And that's my
Have you
action.
seen Deadpool?
So as a bonus action, could I use healing word on Doc? Or
Yes.
somebody else? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna use healing. Okay.
A Tale of Arthur's. That's the name of the epic story.
Action.
Arthur saved man today.
Healing word.
And it wasn't the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, just rolling that healing and see how much our Doc gets back up by.
6.
1 is 7. Because of the
Have you seen Deadpool?
Yes.
Actually, wait, no. I thought we was still kind of doing that. I was talking to Charlie. Have you seen Deadpool?
Yes.
That's his face is kind of like that. It's a
Oh, okay.
typographical map of Utah.
Yeah, I go,
It's like-
oh.
Like a testicle
Okay.
with teeth.
I go, oh my god. And then okay. Like I jump a little bit.
Oh my god, he's dead. No, he's just ugly. Oh, alright.
Okay. Cool.
Oh my god. Dude.
And technically I'm gonna hide behind Marco like a bitch.
Wait.
I got a phone call in the middle of that, but yeah, like a testicle with teeth.
Since Marco is huge, does that mean the party can just jump
Hide
on
behind him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you could technically just all climb on top of him.
So you are actually our like light armored vehicle transport.
For the next minute, I think that enlarge reduced lasts.
Oh, it's 1 minute.
Well, my
still.
spell is I don't know how long his version of it lasts.
I think his
Until
lasts
you
more like an
rage,
hour.
So
Is it?
wasn't it part of the rage?
It might be part of the rage.
So we just need to keep on bonking him, and so he can.
Yeah, as long as he keeps getting attacked or keeps attacking, he's big.
I can bite him on the back of the ankle and make you mad.
Get those what's it called? Like the cowboy heels with the little stars on the back.
Spurs. Yep.
Yes.
Charlie, anything else?
That is pretty much all I can do.
It is your turn.
Yeah. Well, I don't have any divine smite, but I'll still try and attack this one. Just try and clear out the way and like hold the line while the party gets out. Action, longsword, attack, regular, 20. God fucking damn it! That hits, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Regular damage, 5. I rolled a 3. Damn boy. Boom. Okay. Yeah, and I'll make sure to like keep his attention away while the rest of the party exits, and I guess I just like wave towards Balu, saying, "You can have as many naps as you want. Just make sure to stay alive and come this way."
No sweat, friend. You guys just make sure you get out here safe yourselves.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just like hold until the rest of the party goes out.
All right, then. Let's see here. So next up would be that one stupid editor cap.
We're just all riding Marco, right?
Looks like it currently.
What did Marco do on this? Oh, wait, Marco made a death save?
As far as I can tell. That's a self 20 on his bite attack against. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's 18 damage against Brachus.
18. Damn.
Yes.
I guess I need to maintain concentration as well.
Jesus Christ, he literally rolled max damage.
18. I'm still up. What is it? Constitution save?
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw. And it has to be over 18?
I believe it was.
Or is it over 10 plus half of the damage dealt?
I'm double checking on that one because I have not dealt this much damage on trying to break concentration before.
No, when you're ready, spell, no.
It's half.
Concentration.
So it's either 10 or half the damage taken, whichever's higher. So yeah, that's DC 10.
DC 10. Okay, cool. Regular. Fuck. Well, Sanctuary's gone.
Yep. Sorry, Charlie, you're no longer protected.
Well, at least you're out, so.
So, I guess I'm confused. What did Marco do on his turn?
Good question.
Do you skip Marco?
Apparently we skipped Marco somehow.
Oh no, sorry, I've been muted. I did a death save. I've been dead.
You have been down.
Oh. Well.
Yeah, I did a death saving throw. Sorry, I was muted. I don't know when I got muted. I've been talking this entire time.
Ah.
I guess a while ago.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if that's the spider's turn, I can do my thing real quick, but I do need to go.
Yeah, that's it. So you can just do your attack turn real quick, and then we'll be going through the initiative once more.
Shut up. Here. So use a medicine kit. I'm making my own medicine check. Don't fail it now, dice. God damn you.
As a reminder, because I assume that you were trying to stabilize him, or
I thought that did 1 plus 1 HP.
because I mean you
No.
do have Arthur there with the good berries.
Oh, I'll just give him a good berry then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just feed him the good bears. Well, would that work on a Warforge? Well,
Yes.
Technically, yes.
It works on the war.
Yeah, that's it. It's the weird thing where they're living machines, so healing spells still work on them, even when it says that it shouldn't work on constructs, because they're not
Is that an
technically
action?
constructs.
Yes,
An action?
technically, they're not.
Yes, administering healing to an ally via an item like Goodberry counts as an action.
All right. Although I have nothing else I can do. I'm literally useless to this fight. I'm going to leave.
Okay. We'll say that you just dash right on out of there. You can do so safely.
All right, and then I do need to go. So.
Yep.
Oh,
I'll catch you next week. The last 15 minutes of the recording will be up on the YouTube channel.
Yep. If we all still survive. See you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
And let's see here. That. And spellbook once more with this. And spell. Let's see here. Attack. Normal. Attack. Normal. I don't know why I'm rolling so well on attack rolls. I normally don't do that. Okay, that's another 27 damage against the giant.
Damn, boy.
Yep.
Just out of curiosity, the giant does have a triple digit HP pull when he starts, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll tell you right now, his max HP was 168.
God
Oh,
dang.
I thought it was like around 120 something. Damn, boy.
Yep. Let's see here. So that's it for my Furbolg. That was his action and bonus action. The Adder Cap over here is going to try and... Yeah, I guess I'll still try to do the web. Ah, he recharged. Cool. Good for him. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, Charlie, you got hit by the webbing again. You're restrained.
Wait, but technically she's restrained on Marco?
Near him. I'm not sure
Yeah.
if it was ever established that she was riding him.
Oh.
Well, also she wouldn't be on him because he dropped to the ground when he dropped to 0 hit points.
True, so anyway she would be on the
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah, he's asleep. Thin Giant, at this point, is going to be going over and attacking Baloo because, Jesus Christ, if he hasn't been dealing the most damage to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Wait.
pretty sure... Yep.
Since Marco went unconscious, does that mean his rage and enlargement end?
Yes,
as well?
sorry. Yeah, my rage drops, so I'm now just large, not huge.
Okay.
He's just Marco.
He's just Marco, not Marcoco.
Yeah, that was something I stated when my mic was muted.
Well, shit. And now here is where Baloo's limitations come in. He only has an armor class of 12.
He's gonna die.
Just might. Depends on how well this guy rolls.
Given how well he rolled so far.
Well, come on, there. Okay, now roll his consuming bite. Yes, thank you. Okay, that hits, and let's see how much damage he deals. Normal, thank you. Yep, and yep, that's 20 HP off.
Still up?
Yep,
Okay.
Baloo is still up.
Make
I will say
ready.
that so for the time being, Baloo is going to be hanging tight right here. The priority is getting you guys out of this fight.
He can still move around the giant to be closer to the exit.
Yep. Yeah, don't worry. Baloo has his ways. So,
Okay.
Charlie. Charlie, you there?
We can't hear
Sorry.
you. We don't know.
Didn't realize I was muted. I pulled a J on that one.
Yeah, it seems to be happening a lot.
I'm going to try to get out. If I use my action to get out of the ender cap thing, I can then use my bonus action to heal Marco, right? Assuming I get out of it.
Marco at least has 1 hit point right now, so he's kind of fine.
Okay.
I'm just going to be moving Doc over here just to say that he's out of the fight. So yeah, you need to use an action to get out of the webs.
So that would be a strength, right?
Yep.
And with strength, I can use athletics.
It is a straight strength check.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad.
Yep.
Oh, well, ability check. Normal.
And you're out.
Yay, I'm out. Okay. Now, I should totally run away, right?
Yes, just run.
Okay, I run away. Leave me.
Okay, you run out the door. Gotcha. Moving your token over here just to say that you're out of the fight. Let's
I'm
see.
like,
Okay, Coco. Yes, Coco, it is your turn. You currently have Marco, who I believe is prone with Arthur on top of him. He's fine. As long as
Yep.
Marco gets out of there, Arthur's out too. You're low on health, and you see that Baloo is fighting the Thin Giant.
How rough do either of the other caps look?
Not very. You're in a much worse condition than either of these guys.
Cool. Disengage, book it out.
Cool.
Just say, Marco, you run. You don't think about it.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And finally,
Yeah.
I'm assuming Marco's running.
Marco's. Yes, and he's not within reach of either of the other caps. He doesn't have to disengage.
That is true. Okay. And so, with that, we shall end it here for the week. I shall roll for Baloo in the meantime to see if he even survives.
No.
However, as Marco and Brachus are leaving Baloo with the Thin Giant and the two Ettercaps behind, the last thing you see as you look back to Baloo, you do see him turn invisible.
Oh.
Because furbolgs have that ability. They can become invisible for one turn.
All right. That's their racial ability.
Yep.
Right.
All right. So with that one, I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to be big. that's the I literally for Eric knows about this. For some context for everyone else, I put powerful build on for Warforged. I'm a Juggernaut, which increases my carrying capacity. I basically carry as one size larger, and then for my feet, I did outsized might, which increases it again. And so literally when I get rage and enlarge reduce up, I basically have I have the carrying capacity of a creature that is not listed. Like a creature size that is not listed. It is bigger than the highest creature size.
Well, to be fair, Colossus is just everything upwards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you can carry the equivalent of a colossal creature. So you're basically a ship.
Yeah.
Yes. I become a Gundam.
You become a Gundam. Why make a home base? We have Marco.
Yeah.
This is interesting. I'm interested to see if Baloo's going to survive this.
Fucking hope so.
Yeah.
So, I'm just going to end the recording right here, and I guess we'll pick this up again next week.
Yep.